our YouTube stream. I forgore. I forgore real hard.
I have learned a couple of things without really revealing, you know, incriminating details and all that jazz.
Yeah.
We got a puppy.
Oh?
Yeah. Not sure how we got the money for that, but
He's not who I think you're talking about, is it?
it is.
Okay.
And I told you about the roof
No.
where they had to they had to get a new roof on their house.
Okay.
That was $10,000.
Interesting.
Fuel scooping.
Don't know where that came from. But yeah. One thing I learned is that this is like the most I've seen this person actually do anything.
Yeah.
Fuel scooping complete.
And if they're as bad as they say they are, which
Frameshift drive
they're probably
charging.
worse, probably don't have a whole lot longer of them doing that.
I see. Yeah.
So,
You can get a new roof where you can't take a shower.
2, 1, engage.
oh, I was referring to the father. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yes.
I see
Yes.
now.
Yes.
Hmm.
Yes. Yeah. So there's a couple of things that there's like, that doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, essentially, we can only keep this going for so long, and eventually something's gotta give.
Yeah.
And so I figure when that happens, I can, help out again,
Yeah.
step back in,
Yeah.
because yeah.
So you're stepping away. Right now?
Not necessarily. Not necessarily. I kind of had to
Frameshift drive
because
charging.
of coming off of Paxil. Has like made it so that like I'm like dizzy literally all the time and can't operate heavy machinery. So that's great.
Yeah, not a great environment to be doing that in.
3,
No.
2,
So I had like taken basically all of last week off because of that. And like I'm still like dealing with like the after effects of that. Like I still like have like these really bad headaches, or super dizzy, and like still noticing the after effects, if you will.
system scan
But
complete.
like I came back after a week of me not being there, and there wasn't anything for me to do. And I was like, interesting.
Frameshift drive
So,
charging.
and that's kind of where I was like, oh, I see.
Yeah.
We can only keep this going on for so much longer, and then we're just going to wear ourselves out.
4,
I see. So I see nothing's changed.
1, engage.
Essentially. Yesterday was Grandpa's birthday, and today is their anniversary.
How's she
Fuel
doing?
scooping.
She is having a hard time.
Yeah, I can imagine.
So you remember how she was having issues walking?
Yeah.
So like we found out what that was. That was because of her spine.
Temperature critical. Fuel
One
scooping
of the
complete.
nerves in her spine is being compressed.
I see.
Yeah. And the thing is the only way to really fix that
Frameshift
would be
drive
surgery.
charging.
not in the best health for that.
Yeah. Didn't she have a surgery to fix that?
She had a surgery to fix some things, you know, that would have made things a lot worse.
4, 3, 2,
Basically, like kept
engage.
Yeah.
connected up. Was what that surgery was. But like this is so like she got like the top 3 of her vertebrae taken out of your spine, which is a wonderful thing, by the way. As wonderful as it sounds, like Jesus Christ.
How do they reattach it?
They have like a cage that they like put in place of it,
Oh, okay, so they just take the bone out.
and they just take out the vertebrae and like put the cage in place of it. But like
Frameshift
they're
drive
like, you know,
charging.
we would have to do that basically again, or something along those lines again, for that, and it's like, well, you know, if we're gonna get as wonderful as care as we did last time she had surgery, it's just gonna
She's gotta go somewhere else. There ain't
Exactly.
there ain't no way she's going back to that same hospital.
Exactly, and that's kind of where we're all like, all right, and so we're gonna get like a second opinion on it, to see like if that's necessary, or like, you know, if it's like something that like she could maybe get like some extra help with or something like that, or if it's like just something that she's just gonna have to deal with. And so that's kind of like where we're all at with that. But like she's mentally not up for it, and like she's mentally just given up with it and everything.
Frameshift drive charging.
So like she doesn't really have that like that fight in her, and like it would take her really long to recover as well.
Yeah.
And so like that's why we're all like, I'm not really sure if we should have her get the surgery,
3, 2,
because like she's like,
engage.
because essentially my mom has had to be with her like every day.
Yeah.
Since then, and like my mom has essentially moved in to my grandparents. And
Which
like,
is probably good.
it is,
Fuel skipping.
because it was either them or Samantha and I.
Yeah.
So like, you know, that was easier for my mom to just.
Yeah,
And
she's
so-
right. She's usually right there anyways. So like,
Exactly.
she needs to go home for any reason. Like,
Warning.
Exactly.
Temperature critical.
And
Fuel
so,
skipping
did I tell
complete.
you about Mr. Pickles as well?
oh no.
Oh yeah, we had to put him down.
Yeah. That's the only news that probably could come from Mr. Pickles there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it was time. He was, like, you could tell, my man was blind, deaf. He couldn't even realize what was going on anymore. Like, his nose was kind of working, but, like, not really. And, like, you could tell he wasn't sure where he was, or, like, what was going on, sort of thing. Like, he'd forget what he was doing. And, like, you could tell, like, there were sort of, like, these, like, contextual clues that were, like, he kind of has no idea what's going on. Or,
Yeah.
like, he kind of forgot what he was doing, or, like, you know, and stuff like that. And
Yeah.
so it's just kind of like, well,
Fuel
it's
skipping.
kind of getting to that quality of life question of, like, you know, do you want to keep doing this? And, like, all
Fuel
that jazz.
skipping complete.
And he started going to the bathroom on the floor as well, and it was just like, my mom couldn't take care of both my grandma and Mr. Pickles at the same time, and it was just, unfortunately, it was time.
Frameshift drive
Yeah.
charging.
When it gets to that
He was-
point, you gotta make a
He
decision.
was an older boy, exactly. And he was an older boy, and like we had gotten him, you know, when he was older, and he had been through quite a bit. Like we're pretty sure he got like
4,
injured
3,
as like
2,
or like whenever he got doctor.
engage.
He was like having issues, like favoring like one side or like one leg sort of thing.
Mhm.
And then, but yeah, it was really, you know, the years catch up, and you know, unfortunately, it was his time. But he seemed to enjoy it, and seemed to have a good time with things. And so that's
Fuel
kind of
skipping.
really all that mattered. Just that he kind of got a lot better life than what he
Fuel
originally had.
skipping
Yeah.
complete.
Because like when we had first gotten him, he had run away because the person that had gotten him got him out of a divorce, and just to spite the ex,
Frameshift drive charging.
and then just dumped the dog because they didn't want it. And
Lemon horse sprout. Hello. Intense conversation to walk into.
yeah, no kid. But the the dog's doing wonder. Well, it was doing wonderful. It had a great leg.
3,
So,
2,
yeah,
1.
I'm pretty sure. Yes. So yeah.
Yes, it is James. Megan.
Oh.
Yep. They had lunch already?
Fuel scooping.
Yeah, I mean, it just gets to a point. Like, same with Danny.
Fuel
It's just like,
scooping complete.
he just didn't have any more. He just kind of, he was giving up. So it's like,
Exactly.
not to say what's the
Exactly.
point, but like, if he's giving up, then like, why are we still fighting for him if he doesn't really
Exactly.
do anything or, yeah, so it's just like, you gotta make a decision.
Exactly.
It was kind of a decision like, are we still having him here because of us or because of him?
4,
Right.
And if it's because of us, then we gotta do something.
engage.
It's just not fair to him. I mean, he did everything he can. He bounced back for a while. He was good, but at the end there, it was just too much. He couldn't even lift his head up. It was just.
Yeah.
Fuel scooping.
Yeah, and you can only imagine what that's like.
Yeah.
Like with that, like
Fuel
imagine
scooping complete.
just,
The only time
slowly just losing.
Frameshift
he
drive
was good at the end though, because he pretty much was being held all the time, and that's the only time he was happy.
Right.
It's Twitchy Buggy. Twitchy Buggy's she's gonna snipe me. Stream sniper inbound. Space fucking and fucking. I had a window open. I didn't see the end of that chat message. Yeah. But yeah, he had a peaceful end, luckily. So
Yeah. Yeah.
it's been about a year now.
Yeah. We went over. We got like a big dinner
Fuel
with
scooping.
fries and gave burgers and fries to Mr. Pickles because he's not gonna give a shit.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
So what's this? Real quick, what's this station?
Yeah. Which station are you at?
I'm
Are
at
you
Winniamia.
Winiamia? So
Yeah.
you're looking for the Bauer Sox.
Is it a settlement or a
port.
station?
It is a
Station.
station.
Okay. Space trucking and fucking. Yo, it's Perrin. How you doing, Perrin? Long time no see. Yeah, but like, I mean, I that's really why I wanted to go like all the way up north and stuff, because it's been pretty much a year since.
Right.
So like, we pretty much, I wanted to put us in a situation we just couldn't think about it.
I get you.
Yeah. Doing good. Just got back from a vacation. Took a week off, practically. Now I'm back.
Yeah, so I just dumped all my semiconductors and I made about 40 million.
So I'm debating. I don't know how much money do I actually have. I didn't look. How do you see that? Yeah. Okay, so I have 250 million credits. So I probably could just buy another Type 9.
Yeah, you gotta make sure you can get the advanced stocking computer module, because I think one of the ports doesn't sell it.
Okay.
And I think it's the one that, I think it's Power Sox port doesn't sell the advanced
Yeah.
stocking.
What does that do?
It allows you to just auto leave and auto land.
Huh? So it just lands, dumps the load, and then you can just take off?
Yeah, and like, it was like, so, when you like auto dock and like auto launch,
Yeah.
it allows it so that way, like when you pull up to the station, you don't have to manually land and like manually dock and like manually take off. But yeah, you just roll up to that station and you just sell it on the commodity market, and that'll trigger. You have to like sign up for the community goal in like the missions panel. The one that you're at is for the Mahone Enterprise, which is
Okay.
the one that's more done than the other one. The other one's at the Fuka.
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 order some shit. Let's see. 1, 2, yeah, okay.
We found a stray cat yesterday.
Oh,
It was in Stick's backyard,
no.
and Emerson and Stick were awake. Everybody else fell asleep. I think it was like probably like 4 in the morning, and they were just like chilling in the backyard. We had a bonfire, and they heard it was like I can't even make the noise. It's such a unique little like screech.
Right,
This cat can't meow. It just goes like.
right.
So they
I
heard
gotcha.
that, and it's like Mimi said, it's just past the kitten.
Huh.
I want it. The cat. Me too. I'll have to when Emerson gets home. I'll have to ask her to send me a picture. I can show you a picture. But so Stick and Emerson found the cat, and it was like instantly like all over them. Like it's like the friendliest cat ever.
Right.
And like you can pick it up. It keeps trying to get you to pet its stomach.
Oh,
Every time it's like being interacted with, it's just making biscuits.
interesting.
And so they were thinking it was someone's cat, like an outdoor cat.
Yeah.
But the neighbor, I don't know if they talked to them yet, but the neighbor had like a cardboard box or like a beer box, like a 24-pack box set up with some blankets inside. So they think it might be a stray that was going around their house.
Okay.
But the next day, me and Emerson were trying to pack. We just got outside, and Emerson was talking outside. And as soon as Emerson started talking in the front, like on the driveway, we heard the cat. He's going, and it just ran around the corner of the house and ran straight up to Emerson. Like it recognized Emerson's voice and was like,
That's funny.
yeah, and it ran right up to her. And so then, because Mimi and Gabby didn't see it
Right.
the night before, so Emerson went and grabbed them, and so they put food out and stuff. So they're thinking about seeing if it's shipped.
Yeah.
If they might
Yeah.
adopt it.
Fuck it. Yeah. I mean, shit. You know.
It's the friendliest cat ever. It was making
Yeah.
biscuits like I could, and like all it wanted was to be pet and like loved, and like you can pick it up no problem. It kept rolling over on its back trying to get you just pet its stomach, and it wouldn't even react if you touched its stomach. It just like, yeah, pet me.
Interesting.
And Mimi was like, usually they even if they want you to touch their stomach, like they still will have a reaction.
There'll be some reaction.
Like they'll do like the little leg kicks.
They have to like physically like pull back.
Yeah,
Like it's like a compulsion.
yeah.
Because like I've caught like my cats doing that too. Like they'll be like rub my stomach and I go to do that, and then like Garlic tries to like clamp around me, but like his claws aren't or anything like that, and he just like puts his mouth on me and he's like, ah, I got you, and he's like, sorry, I couldn't help it.
So it would only take 33 minutes for my type 9 to come here.
Yeah, I mean, you know, just fucking. That's what I did.
Yeah, so I could probably just fit this out right
Yeah,
now.
just fit it out, do a couple runs, and then when you come back,
That's how Cosmo sounded. Interesting.
yeah, that's Samantha's cat. The one of the
Ah,
both of the
that's
cats-
Samantha's Twitch account. I see.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Cosmo, and Luna, both of the cats of Samantha's parents, they were both strays, and they just literally showed up like at their house. Luna showed up with like a broken leg, and Cosmo was just Cosmo, just like as like a baby, and like literally like the it was like I think it was like the first day. Or it was like our first date or something like that, and like we're going back to her house, and like I pull up, and like this little tiny kitten just like runs out of the garage, and it's like, hey, how you doing? And it's like super like affectionate, like trying to like make meow and whatnot, and it's like it kept like laying like on like my feet, and like trying to like get me to pet it and like pay attention to it, and like we were worried that it was like gonna do that to like a car
Uh-huh.
or something like that, because it would walk up to you and then just like lay in front of where you were going to walk.
I see.
And we're like, oh, please don't do this with a motor vehicle. And then her dad's like, oh, it's cold outside. We gotta let it in for like a little bit, you know, maybe just for the weekend.
And that was that.
And that was that.
Yeah.
And there's actually a third cat that's actually shown up recently that they've been feeding and like getting to know a little bit more. But it looks like it has like fleas or like something else going on with it.
Mm.
So they don't want to like introduce it right away. They kind of want to get it taken care of and like.
Oh wait, I have a picture of it. I do actually have a picture of it.
Lol.
I actually had 2 pictures of it because Mimi also sent me a picture. Emerson sent me one earlier. Here, I'll dump it into Bing Chilling.
Okay.
It kept standing up too when you were petting it. It would like,
That's adorable.
yeah.
Oh, that's adorable.
It was like I was just so surprised because like I know I'm not surprised. Like I don't know,
You
just
just
like
aren't used to cats being like that.
yeah, like I think the only cat that I think that would that like I had a bad time with recently is my sister's cat, but like
Right.
just to have a cat that's like not stray, but like it's weird. So there's so many things that we think it's someone's outdoor cat or something that got lost. I think it got dumped because it's very affectionate to humans. It knows humans.
Right.
And it's not fur's not matted. Mimi was feeling it. There's no like bumps and stuff on it. Like it's been
It
outside.
looks really healthy.
Yeah,
Like,
the
those
fur is
pictures-
so soft, and there's no shedding coming from it. I know it's still probably the kitten
Yeah.
fur, but
Yeah, no, like those pictures, like it looks like it is like somebody either takes care of it or something.
yeah. So, like it never once like clawed anybody. Like it always had its
Right.
claws retracted, or like didn't have it enough to poke somebody even when it was doing biscuits.
Huh.
Like it was very but like I guess what I'm trying to say is like it was very like aware of its claws, like not to poke
Did it
somebody.
have its claws?
It did, yeah.
Okay. Okay. So yeah, it was very aware.
Yeah, like it
Like-
knew not to like put too much pressure on or you'll poke.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I get you. Interesting.
Yeah, so that's why they were all thinking it was like someone's cat that got out, but like it didn't have a collar.
Right.
But then also Mimi was like, it's hard to keep a collar on a cat,
Yes.
especially of something that like you'd have to do as a kitten to make sure.
Yeah,
But-
because basically you don't want them to like hang themselves
Yeah, true.
or like get stuck. Because like they tried to put Cosmo in a collar and like he just got it like stuck in between like his head and his mouth.
So I need
was,
one.
Stuck.
What do I need? How do I join the thing?
So you go to the mission panel in the starport.
Oh, not context.
The mission board, if
Yep.
you will, and then community goals.
Okay, yeah, yep. So
And
it's the
then
one that's
support.
more done. Yep.
Edmund Mahan
Sign up.
in the trade war. Sign
Right.
up.
And so it should tell me here, right?
Yep. And then so after you push the sign up button, you can then go elsewhere to go get commodities.
So you bring it back here.
Yep. You bring it back here and you just sell it at the commodity market here, and it'll get
So
triggered
and now you're
as-
going to Baby Daddy from
Yep,
here.
Yep. So from there, I go to the Baby Daddy 19.
It's BD 19.
26.
Is it 19 BD actually?
BD 19.
BD space 19
BD dash.
dash 19. 3629A.
That's it.
Yeah. Oh, I see you there. Yeah, yeah. Oh, bot. Die. I love that I have that emote on that changes the to like HTE for my 7. I think it's 7TV that does that. It's just so funny when the bots just put an emote in their goddamn thing and they don't even know. Okay, so now I'm taking off. Yeah, I mean, it was so nice. Like it was like all it wanted was to be loved. It really wanted Emerson to pet her. It's actually her. I don't know if I was calling it he. Mimi looked at it and said it was a girl. But it really wanted Emerson to pet it,
Landing gear retracted.
but she couldn't. She's allergic.
Emerson's like,
Yeah, so but like it was just so strange because like we were like just like trying to discuss like how we're gonna get together. We kind of were running late because we lost track of time, and we actually ended up coming home at midnight. 4-hour drive to midnight, back from
Yikes.
their house. which was, I mean, it was alright. I was the one driving, so I'd rather suffer than have anybody else do it. But
Right.
um,
Oh, I
so
gotta restart. My game froze.
we were trying to like get stuff together and like organizing how we're gonna organize stuff. Like we just gotta do it as fast as possible so we can get going. And then we ended up staying another hour because we were hanging out with this cat.
My game crashed.
Oh.
Somehow.
But like, yeah, it's so nice. All it wanted was love, and like, but like, and also it's strange because it like I don't know if this is I'm not really around cats too much or like even kittens, but like the fact that it knew what a door like a sliding door was or where the front door was, it was standing by the front door wanting to go inside, and it was standing by the back door knowing that could open and she can go inside. That's just another
Right.
reason why we thought maybe it was somebody's cat.
Right, because like it knew all those things.
Yeah, like it was really acquainted with being in a house, like knows how to enter a house and like what to do with it, and it's young,
Right.
it's pretty young. Like Mimi said, it's really skinny because I was like, before they came out, I was petting it and I was like, man, this cat's so skinny, but she said it might just be super skinny because it's such a young cat. It's just barely over a kitten, so
Okay.
it still might be why it's really skinny.
Yeah.
But
That's how garlic and radish were.
they had the neighbor had a big bowl of food and a big bowl of water because we brought it food and water, and it didn't drink any water, but it ate a little bit of food. And I just think that it was hungry. I already had food from over there. They think it's been living in the garage next door, so they're gonna ask to see if it's just a stray or if it's something that they're taking care of.
Okay.
But it's cute.
My game crashed.
Okay, so what station in here then?
So now you're at Baby Daddy.
Yeah.
You're gonna go to Friesner Court. It's FR.
Yeah, I see it. There's a lot of ports here.
There you can get the semiconductors.
Can I get the docking computer?
I'm not sure if you can get it there.
We kept saying that's a good cat right there. You know that video?
Yeah.
Vivi and I just kept saying that over and over. That's a good cat right there. He ain't afraid of nothing.
Basically.
It was adorable. Like just the fact that Mimi could just pick it up, no fuss, no fuss.
That's
Immediately
crazy.
just started making biscuits as soon as it's picked up,
That's insane.
and like even not even being picked up, like just you're petting on its back, you can see its paws are just like doing the biscuit.
Yeah.
All it wanted was love. It like seemed like it never had a bad experience with a human in its entire life, and I'm like, you got to keep this cat right now because you need to keep it that way.
Yeah, basically.
Oh shit, we're going way too fast. Super Cruise. Super Cruise Assist just almost just threw me into the station.
Yeah, sometimes the gravity wells will just like fucking bring you right into it, and you gotta like do like the loop back where like it has you overshoot it.
Yeah.
It's kind of annoying, but I haven't really figured out a way to get around it other than just really suffer. So
And it's funny too, cause Stick was one of the people that met it the night before, and as soon as Stick came
Right.
outside, it just bolted straight to him. And Stick's like, "Oh, I can't afford this cat."
Stick's like, no, please.
Yeah, and Gabby's like, "Oh, I can pay for it," and Stick's like, "Oh." But I think it's gonna be a situation like a classic like dad moment where they're like, "I don't need a dog," and then like,
Yeah.
and then
Oh, we'll let it inside for a little bit.
yeah.
Yeah, now it just lives in
It's a tabby cat. Well, you saw the picture, but
Yeah.
like I said, like I don't know, like I hope that it's something that they can have in their lives, and it's not someone's cat that went missing. But
Right.
the fact that it's like so soft and so groomed, and
Yeah, like that's a really clean coat.
yeah,
Like
but like it can't meow. I don't know if it's like something wrong with it or something, or
yeah,
just some
Cosmo
cats.
never learned how to meow.
I see.
Yeah. They just I don't know.
Is that like
Sometimes
a
it's like that.
is that like a thing of like it never was like around other cats, or like
I have no idea.
because it's just like It's so
Yeah.
cute.
That's literally what Cosmo does. It's like Cosmo can't like meow, and so it's just like a tiny like chirp.
Yeah. But it was so happy to hear Emerson's voice. It came bolting around the corner. It's just been sticking around probably all night waiting for them to come back outside. It's friendliest cat I think I'll probably ever meet. I don't know.
Right.
Like out of the box.
Just out of nowhere, just like, hey, how you doing?
So now I buy. Oh, I should look for the outfitting first. Is that a yes to my first question or my second question? Yeah. I wish we could have stayed longer, honestly. It was fun down there. We were playing a game. I gotta get the game name. I can grab it in a second. But it's basically like it's Horror I Spy.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be optional. Is it like a one slot docking computer? James,
What was that? You cut out?
is the one slot docking computer?
Yeah.
I guess not here then. Damn. What's it called?
It's the advanced docking computer.
Oh, I have that.
Yeah. You want to make sure you have that.
Oh, okay. I thought there was a new one.
No, no. You just want to make sure. Just like when I bought the Type 9 Heavy, it just came with like the stock, and it didn't have the advanced
Oh,
one.
okay, I
And
see,
so
I
it's just
see.
like take up, land,
see.
and I'm like, I don't wanna.
I see. So now I just buy. Oh, it's context. Where's context? Here. So I buy. There's three things, right? The superconductors, yep. But is it the polymers and the? How do I see that? It's in the community goal, right?
Yeah.
Where do I see that though? Oh, right
See
here, right
what?
here. I see it.
I gotcha.
So, what's the commodities though that I'm getting?
So you're looking for semiconductors,
Semiconductor.
ceramic components, I think is what they're called, and synthetic. Oh, ceramic composites. Sorry. And synthetic fabrics.
Ceramic composites. I don't see ceramic composites.
There might not be any there. You might have to get some from like elsewhere.
So I need the superconductors is what you're selling over and over again, right?
Yeah, the semiconductors, not the superconductors.
Oh, the semiconductors. Yeah, semiconductors. I was looking at semiconductors. So you need. Oh, sorry. I know you just said it. So it's one superconductor and one.
One semiconductor, one ceramic composite, and one synthetic fabric, which is in the textiles.
Yeah, I see the synthetic fabrics. Now I need the ceramic
Composites.
composites. Okay, so I'm in. Where am I? I'm in BD. I gotta pull up this all this wiki stuff now. What's that website called again? Fuck.
Inara?
Oh, Sam messaged me. Oh. Is that Cosmo? Cosmo looks like a kitten, or just older than a kitten in this video. Is that just his size?
Probably. Actually, he probably might have been older, like just like
Look
he
how
was a baby when we
he's
got
so
him.
interested in that clock.
Yeah, he's a wee baby.
Aw. So he's a tabby too?
Yeah, yep.
Yeah. Aw.
He's got big cheeks.
I'm trying to find a video of him meowing. That's so funny. The real-time update.
Yeah, like there's actually like good luck trying to find a picture, like a video of him meowing.
Sorry, what's the website again?
Inara.
What's the first letter? I?
I-N.
Yeah, I got it. In our. Cool. Data, commodities,
Let me just send you a link here.
nearest system.
I got you. Just click on that.
Okay.
So the place I initially went for everything was the Ostrander landing
Commodities.
in the Salibal system, or the Hiraga Enterprise. But
Oh,
those
okay.
require you to land
They're
on
planetary.
the planet,
Yeah.
so it takes a little bit longer.
Yeah, it's fine. Because I could just buy. Because the semiconductor is what you're actually making money off of, right?
Yeah,
So once I sell these one of each other ones,
yeah.
um, I'll be able to just go and grab semiconductors.
Yep.
Cool.
Yeah. So current profit of selling 688 semiconductors, about 40 million on the dot.
That's not too far away. It's one jump. Nice.
Yeah,
I keep forgetting how to play this game.
I get you.
Typically, a cat doesn't teach how to meow. It's funny. I have 7 TVs, so the meow turned into a cat.
Landing gear retracted.
It sounds like that. It's what it's. I see. So maybe it was separated very early from its mother or something. Oh, game. Am I cutting out?
Uh, here and there, but it's not too terrible.
Does Miles has permission to get this Discord, doesn't he? Maybe not. I thought he did. Miles is sitting alone. I feel bad.
Scan detected.
Yeah, so it's like I thought Miles had access to the channel. I guess I was wrong. Yeah, it was cute. We were not expecting to have a cat enter the picture.
Happens. They just show up like that sometimes.
If I could, I would have just taken it.
Yeah, I get you.
Frameshift drive
It was so nice. It was such a nice cat. I don't know. I don't know what they end up doing. I think Mimi said that they're gonna wait a few days. If it sticks around, then maybe he doesn't have anywhere else to go. They're gonna try to talk to the neighbor. I mean, she went over. She tried to go over there and knock on the door, but no one was home. But then she did see that there was that box set out with like a baby blanket in it that they think that the cat was staying in. Okay, what is the? Oh yeah. No, wrong button. So I want to go to. What's the name of that again? Landing. Okay. We were playing what's this game called? Game? I think I may just crash my game. Oh no. Oh, we're back. We're so back. Okay, I'm not gonna tap out until we land. Okay, Super says we don't really need you.
Oh, you cut out there.
Oh, hello?
Oh, there you go.
And I might need to change my threshold on Discord.
I get you.
I'll do that when I land. I'm just kind of... I think I'm just not talking loud enough to the mic, but... I'm sure the stream can still hear me, but it's Discord compression that's cutting you out. Or cutting me out
yeah.
for you. We went to the bar that's in the movie Escanaba in the Moonlight. You know where they where he wins the case of beer. We're in Remnar. Game? Huh?
What's up?
My game froze
Oh, yeah.
again. We went to the bar that's in Escanaba in the Moonlight.
Okay.
You know where Remnar wins the case of beer?
Yes, yes.
Yes. Yeah, we had a burger there.
I flew out of Escanaba. It really isn't a lot to it.
It's actually the bars in River Run, which is like northeast of Escanaba. I'm like,
What was it at? You cut out?
it's in River Run.
Okay, I gotcha.
Yeah. I think my computer's dying. Has been on a week. It's struggling. Sounds like my audio is delayed. All this for one material being purchased. Oh no.
Straight up.
We'll have to see if OBS is dropping frames.
Orbital flight engaged.
So like, I'm not sure if there will like be enough semiconductors or if it's like if it's client side or like server side.
Oh,
Whatnot.
I'm
It
I'm
looks like
updating a bunch of games. Hold on, that's probably why it's going crazy.
oh,
Hold on. Let me bump my threshold down just a little bit for you. I don't think we're overloading anywhere. We're not overloading the encoder. I think it's just Discord getting overloaded because it's dropping packets for Discord to prioritize the update. Okay. We should be good now. Let me know if it goes haywire again.
okay. So I'm not sure if there will be enough semiconductors, or like how that works, if it's like client side or like server side. Because like this time there was only like 800 semiconductors. And like I don't know if I like how long it takes for them to like refresh, basically.
Ceramic composites. Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
Okay, so now I go back to...
Winiyama.
Yeah. Wee wee wee.
Landing gear retracted.
So like I don't know if like by the time I take like the 800 semiconductors out, that like by the time you get there there'll be like nothing, or like
Yeah, we'll
how that
deal with that
works.
when we get there.
Yeah.
I'm not worried.
I think you might just have to wait like another couple extra minutes or some shit like that just for it to refresh. Because it seems like the placement is just there.
Scan detected. Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two, one. Engage.
We're probably pretty close to my Type 9 arriving. So now I need to go to... Yep.
Yeah. It's kind of a ways away from the star when you land, so if you have like a little like booster to like make you go fast,
Yeah. We gotta get going
Just
fast then.
yeah, you gotta be careful of the gravity well, because that's kind of a pain in the ass.
It's right on the way to, right?
Yep, it's right next to it. And so like you just aim at it, it's like gravity well, and you'll just shoot past, and you'll have to do like a loop back. But one thing like I've learned with like the loops is like to not slow down all the way, but to like slow down enough that like I can turn again. And so like by the time I turn around, I'm actually like a lot closer.
So you pick up speed in a big loop.
Yeah.
Do you have a Super Cruise Assist going?
I do it manually. Just because like I feel like Super Cruise Assist takes longer.
Well, that's why like I get going fast and close, and then I let the assist just slow me down.
Yeah. I keep it in the the throttle in the blue region.
Mm-hmm.
I never go up it as I'm going towards it, and it seems to be okay. But
Yeah.
occasionally gravity well will just be like, get sucked in. And you're like, no please.
Yeah, I pump it all the way forward until I get to about like 40 C, and then I let the Super Cruise Assist just slow me down on the way in.
J to disengage.
I think we're gonna be going too fast. Oh no, we're slowing down. What are these, conflict zones?
Yeah.
So we're supplying a war.
Yeah, maybe just a little bit.
We're profiting off of war.
Maybe just a little bit.
Based, honestly.
I can't help that they use the semiconductors for missiles. I just sell the semiconductors.
I can't help that the diamonds were from a brutal mine.
I can't help that people lost limbs for those.
Yeah. I'm just a businessman. Have you ever been to Kitchikikipi?
Not when it's nice.
I see. It was snowy, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was really cool. That was like one of our first stops in the UP.
Okay.
Did I get interdicted? Oh no. I was about to be. I had a radio cop. Oh, I see you.
Yo.
I'm coming in the land.
Incoming message.
Landing. I'm on pad 9.
I'm in 22. I'm just outside the station right now, though.
Let's see if I can find it. Oh yeah, you're right above me. I think that's so funny. So like, even though I couldn't fully fill up with semiconductors, I'm still making 36 million. 600 semiconductors. So, you know. It is.
Landing gear deployed.
It's alright.
I don't see you. Sorry, I was not looking.
It's okay. I couldn't find pad 22 anyways.
What was yours?
Mine's nat 9.
I see 9.
Okay.
Are you in right now, or are you landing still?
I'm in.
Yes.
I'm docked.
Are you docked, or are you in?
I am docked.
So you're sitting on the surface still?
Yeah.
I don't see you, actually. Hold on, let me go in the other camera view. I should be able to see you. Can I enter free camera? 0, numpad 0. Yeah.
Now, how do you enter that?
So if you press Control Alt Spacebar, you go to third person, like camera, different camera angles, and then you can press numpad 0 to go into free cam.
Oh.
I don't see you. The fuck? Oh, I see you. You're right there.
Yo.
The 9's just not lit up because someone's landed there.
I
Oh,
see.
there you are. I'm right.
That's funny.
I'm right. I'm right there. I'm like right above you, kind of.
That's what I thought, because I thought
Yeah.
I saw like a 22.
Yep.
How do I get out of this now?
No, no, you
Exit
press
cameras.
Control Alt Space again.
Wow, that's one hell of control right there.
Yeah. Well, I don't think they want you to hit on accident. Why?
Probably not.
Okay. It's not really easy to fly in that camera angle either.
No, when you're like, oh
Okay.
god, what's going on?
Manage your ships. Type 9 heavy. Use this ship. Oh, I need to. I didn't sell anything. Hold on. Let me switch back to our ASP sell the stuff.
I get you.
So I do it in the just in commodities market, or do I?
Yep, and the commodities market.
I don't have to go through like another mission screen.
No. It takes a little bit for it to update to like register that it triggered it, so like it takes a couple minutes after you do it for the server to be like, oh yeah, 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 you did it.
So now I go to the commodities market, sell ceramic composites, synthetic fabrics, and semiconductors.
Incoming message.
So now I got a message. From where? Oh. Oh, reputation change. Okay. And now we go to the shipyard. Grab the heavy. Go to Starport Services. Outfitting. Maybe I'll take the... Oh, I have so many cargoes. I guess maybe I could take the Super Cruise Assist off of... It's gonna take 2 hours to come in. I have a 4 and a 5. What's the French traffic booster I got in this, though? We'll just take it off the Asp for now. Because I need, what, I need 20 kilometers?
Yeah, 20 light years.
Oh, yeah, 20 light years. How do I see what it is? I think I gotta go here. I guess my max jump range right now is 24.
Okay.
Kind of curious, though. It's a 5 we have here. We'll store these cargo racks too, actually. Hitting all the wrong buttons. We'll just use these instead of buying more. With the booster, it only goes up to 25. Wait, huh? That can't be right. Oh. Max, okay. Max goes up to 36. Got it. I was looking at the wrong number. That's good. Seems good. I'd say, can we buy a 4?
Yeah, that's like that setup. What you have is exactly what I have.
Can we get a shield booster here? Or shield generator? No.
Yeah, there's no shield generator large enough to like take the mass.
Ah.
Of the ship, so you have to go with the higher end. So like literally what you have there is perfect. Just with like.
Well, I'm just wondering if I can move the shield gen out of 6. But I can't. Because if I can have a 6 cargo and a... If I had a 4 booster... I don't know. It's 2 hours away though, so it's like inconceivable. That's alright. How much do I have? How many cargo slots do I have? How do you see that?
Z and C.
Z and C?
Yeah, and they changed
Oh,
the
ship specs. Yep. I have 688 tons.
Yeah.
Do you think that's good enough?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I got an A booster, A thruster. I guess maybe I can get my power plant up, but it doesn't really matter. Where's my mass down, actually? What do I have? I have an E.
Garlic comes with that.
Uh-huh. So now I just load up on the semiconductors.
Yep. And you just load up on those at Baby Daddy 19, and then just sell those back at Winiyama. And then rinse and repeat.
Cool. All right. So now we run our way back to Baby Daddy. All right. I honestly think I have too much jump range, but it's probably going to be useful in the future.
I feel like I just pushed you. Guess what? Do it again.
The gluttonous garlic strikes again.
Basically.
Oh my god, flying the Asp and now flying this. This thing's a shit brick house.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you're like, oh my god. Just struggle to go anywhere.
I have A thrusters too.
Frameshift drive charging.
There's no such thing as too much. Very true, very true. Having more jump range is probably better than having less in every scenario.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Oh yeah, I don't think I have super cruise assist or anything on this. I have the docking computer. So I want to go to no, not settlement. What was it again? Reed? Rock? Reed Dock?
Friesen Port. Or are you at,
I'm at
you're
DB.
at Baby Day? You're
Yeah.
okay. So you're looking for, Fresner.
Fresno. Okay. Oh, I do a super cruise assist. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna we're gonna be kind of slow getting to the other
It takes a
star.
bit. Yeah.
I would have to figure out. There's since I started playing last, there's that new item
There's
that
the
makes you have
overcharge.
the overcharge. I don't really know what that is.
it just makes you go really fast as you're like going in between stuff.
Well, how do you get it?
And
I
it's
mean,
like, oh, I think you just have to buy it.
okay. Is it just like a different Super Cruise module?
Yeah, it just says SCO.
Oh yeah. I remember seeing that. I remember playing this. No, speed up. I see why you wouldn't want to use Super Cruise Assist in this because it's just like, all right, we're going really slow now. No, we're already really slow.
Yeah, basically.
Super Cruise Assist.
Yeah.
The gravity well got me.
Gravity well gets you every time.
Yeah, I see why you want to do manual.
Yeah.
Can I get a 1-slot cargo slot? Get 4 more cargo space. 4 more tons. It just made me. We weren't going that fast.
Yeah. It doesn't take a whole lot.
Okay, we're not gonna overshoot this time. What is this game called? We played it 2 days ago, and it was really fucking cool. It's like I Spy, but like horror game.
Okay.
I don't know. Fuck, what is that game called? I have it. I'm in the family now. Cause I joined their family so we could play. You remember the game Hidden in Plain Sight?
Yeah.
Yeah, we. Oh, I found it. It's called I'm on observation duty.
Oh, I've heard of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We played one that no one's played before, is 7. So everybody was new to it, and like that was fun.
Yeah, I've heard about this game. I've thought about that. It looks interesting.
It is good. It's really cool when you have a bunch of people sitting on a couch together too.
Right.
But yeah, that was fun. Yeah, we were playing Hidden in Plain Sight for a while. Emerson and Gabby, and Stick's cousin and I were playing for a while. And then we played Observation Duty pretty much for the rest of the night. We played for like 5 hours.
Yeah, I was watching someone play it. It looked like an interesting game.
Yeah. It is kind of spooky too.
I get you.
It's hard for games to make me feel spooky.
Right.
That game. It spooked me out. I was getting goosebumps. Which also, goosebumps is like a Michigan term.
Yeah, that's not
Yeah.
a universal thing.
Emerson learned the hard way that no one says kitty corner outside of Michigan.
Yeah, what the fuck they say in Indiana? That's what I want to know. What do they say that we don't?
Okay, semiconductors. There's 800 left here.
Yeah, that's plenty.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity. All right, we're on our way back. Yeah, Emerson said kitty corner, and I was like, they say diagonal here. That's a Michigan thing. No one here. I went through this before with them. I've said that to like Stick
Yeah.
before, so I knew.
And they're like, what?
So I was like, yeah, no one says kitty corner outside of Michigan. And Gabby was like, what's kitty corner? What does that mean?
Like, what do you mean by this?
Like diagonal. For whatever reason, in Michigan, we say things.
Where-
Diagonal is kitty corner.
Fuck you, that's why.
I don't know why. I don't know how.
Yeah.
And not a single ope was ever outed by anybody.
I'm fucking. I'm bad at that.
You're an
man.
oper?
I ope all the time.
Scan detected.
I say
God,
without
this
realizing
fucking
it.
ship is like swimming in molasses.
Yeah, it's really.
This is worse than the Anaconda.
Frameshift drive charging.
It also like takes forever to get like out of range to jump.
Yeah. I have all pips and engine. Just
So,
slamming
like,
that thing.
Yeah, I'm just like hitting the booster every single time.
2, 1, engage.
The engine just comes up. It's like boost.
It was a really strange feeling. Like I drove probably like a total of probably like I have to do the math actually, but like it's at least 12 hours, like
I would say
total.
That's a hike.
Yeah.
Like you did quite a bit of driving there.
And like on the way back, I was like, God damn it. All I want to do now is play the Crew 2. I told Everson, I'm so exhausted driving. Like I feel like I've done my driving for like the month. Like I don't think I'm gonna be like going out of my way to drive just because I'm like so fatigued with driving. And I was like,
Right.
but all I want to do is play Crew 2. I don't know why.
You're like, I'll have to reinstall that game.
I don't want to drive in real life, but I'm like, man, I really want to race across the country again.
Yeah.
Start from Detroit and go all the way down.
Mm,
Or do the other one where it's all the way across from New York to
French company's interpretation of the U.S.
yeah. The bridge is right outside Detroit.
Yeah.
I had to drive over the bridge 4 times.
Oh. Fuck.
Yeah,
How much they charge for the bridge now?
4 per way.
$4? Okay.
And the outside lane was closed for construction, so I had to be on the grate. And my tires are so skinny that we were kind of getting pushed around by the grooves.
Yeah, that's usually how that goes. You're just like, oh god, oh god.
It just makes it so much worse. And Emerson's like, I like being in the inside lane, so I can't see over the edge. I'm like,
And you're like,
I don't like the feeling of the bridge pushing us around.
I don't like not having control over the vehicle.
But like, we kind of spooked ourselves. So like the last day when we were coming back down from Munising, it was like 2 hours from Munising to the bridge. And like I originally was like, I don't really want to go over the bridge at night, so we should probably try to be there before sundown. And then we were running late already. We started late. We were running late. We stayed too much time in Escanaba. And so we were kind of behind. So I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I don't care. We can just drive across at night. It's just a bridge. If they wouldn't, I kept telling Emerson, I was like, if they didn't think it was safe for us to cross, they wouldn't let us cross.
Exactly.
So we're fine.
Yeah, man, I have made some sketchy treks over the bridge, let me tell you.
Yeah.
Coming home from Michigan Tech on Thanksgiving, I think my first year, we were driving, and we were like driving overnight basically, and we're like, fuck it, we're just going home. So we drove overnight, and by the time we get to the bridge, it's like 1, 2 a.m. Yeah, it's like 1 a.m. now that I remember correctly. It was like 1 a.m. It's like super icy, and like there's nobody on the bridge. It's like literally just us. And the
I could
team.
not imagine driving that over in this winter. Like,
Yeah.
oh my god.
Yeah. Like it was interesting. Basically, you just go slow. You just go real nice and slow over the bridge. And that's pretty much all there is to it. And then like, but yeah, anytime you had to go over the bridge in the winter was just like genuine horror.
Yeah. I was scared going over in the summer.
Yeah, like
Early spring or late spring or whatever.
yeah, that's why like in the winter I would like make it a 2-day trip, because like usually the bridge would just be like so stressful along with everything else that we're like, all right, I gotta stop.
So you would stay in like St. Ignace or something?
Yeah, it's St. Ignace. There's a casino there. I think it's like called Kuwaitan or something like that.
Yeah, I've seen it. I drove by. There's a bunch of the same casino around that area.
Yeah, yeah. and so those are all like all those casinos like my grandparents love those places. They would go to that place. Like, that was like their like summer vacation. It was like they would go hit all those casinos. They'd go hit all the Indian casinos in the UP. But like one of the big ones was in St. Ignace, and so like I could always just like get like a room there, and like my grandparents would like have enough that like I could get a room for like super cheap or some shit like that. And so like I could just stay there for a night, and I would do that. And like I remember one time it was like super duper bad coming home with like the weather. The road, like the entire highway south of the bridge was just covered in ice, basically. And like I watched a semi truck like almost spin out in front of me,
Mm-hmm.
and like start to jackknife. And then like when I had slammed on my brakes, and like tried to like gain back control, by like pulling over to like the side of the road and whatnot, because like I hit the brakes and then I was like, oh, I see, there's ice everywhere. Brakes aren't working that well. Okay. And so like I pulled over to the side of the road so I could like get some traction in the snow to like slow myself down. And then by the time I did that and I looked back up, the car in front of me had also hit the brakes, but like I guess since they were like a rear wheel vehicle or something like that, I don't know what. They had done like a 180 basically. I gotta get this one.
It's a lot of money we just made.
Okay, so, anyways, it was just a confirmation. So anyways, I look back up from like I see the car had done like a 180 and was like facing us. And like they had just slid over to the side and like went bonk, into the side. And like they were going slow enough that, the like barriers on the side of the road, like slowing down when we were going fast, didn't really like deform or anything like that. So
Yeah.
the car just like went bonk. And then like we stopped to like see if she was alright. And then like by the time I looked up, like there wasn't a semi truck or anything like that. Like it had recovered. Like I don't know, it was the weirdest thing.
Just gone.
Yeah, it wasn't there. Like it like there wasn't any signs that it had like veered off the side, because like we were going down a hill.
Oh, I know
the road was
exactly.
going
I was just
downhill.
down that highway. I know exactly where you're
Yeah.
talking.
And then it goes down on either side.
And then it goes right back up.
Yep. And
Yeah.
it goes right back up. And so that going down part was where I saw the truck start to jackknife.
Yeah. It's like a
I was
left
like-
curve.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. And like going right down there, the truck started to jackknife. Things started like getting hairy, and I was like, uh-oh, I gotta hit the brakes. And I look up, and then the truck hadn't gone off the side anywhere. So I'm like, I assume it recovered. Like it wasn't pulled over or anywhere like up further ahead. So, like that was I didn't see it after that. But I had to stop at I think it was like Northwest Range or North Range or something like that.
Yeah, right there.
There's like a hotel there. I had stopped just 'cause
Yeah,
I was
you're like,
"Alright."
fuck this.
Yeah, fuck this. Not doing this anymore. And it was funny too, because like that drive in the morning, like that road, was like super icy, like the entire highway. It was like covered in ice. So like it was a good thing that like I like stopped and waited to go in the morning, because like there was at least like trucks had some time to like put some down,
Yeah.
what little there was. And it was like I think it was also like too cold to do anything, if I remember correctly. Which is also fun, because you know, put salt down. It's like, oh, it's too cold for the salt to work.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Physics moment.
Oh no. So, but it was only like 2.5 hours after that. But yeah, it was just like there's some times where like it gets really, really hairy driving. And then like I remember another time we were driving up in the winter, and like my mom had seen like somebody post on Facebook that like there was this like group of students that were going up, and they had like got stuck in a like a blizzard, and suddenly a semi truck appeared in front of them, and they rear-ended it.
Hmm.
And so they were like stuck in St. Ignace, like had to get up there, but like their car was totaled, and they had like no way of really getting there. And so my mom's like, "Oh, we could take you." Meanwhile, I'm like, all right,
Yeah.
whatever. So we like packed like 3 other people's stuff into like this tiny ass Jeep. It was cramped, but yeah, it was interesting. Uh, but yeah, there are definitely some times where like you got to be really careful driving up there.
Yeah.
Uh,
I can imagine even like in like I imagine you go up towards like what's that, Waterbury? No, what's that town called? You probably go up to Munising and go up the
yeah,
coast there, right? Yeah.
yep, yep. I go up to Munising usually, or sometimes I'll even like shoot up after Munising and actually like shoot up from down there,
Yeah.
and go up the side that way. And so like it actually gets like not closer to Iron Mountain, but like along those lines basically. Like I passed through a town. I remember this. It's called Sand, and then right next to it is a town called Rock.
I actually drove past
Sand
Rock.
and Rock, Michigan.
Yeah. I saw a sign for
That's where I
Rock.
would, yeah, that's where I would drive through.
Sand and Rock.
Yeah,
What a very creative name.
right. I'm like, wow. Wonder what was here.
It's so weird
But
though when
yeah.
I got to Escanaba though. Around Escanaba felt like the Lower Peninsula.
Yeah,
I'm like, where are we?
yeah.
We
it
drove up the
gets-
hill in Escanaba to. Well, it was even before Escanaba. We went up this hill because there was a cemetery that was up there that Emerson wanted to go and visit. And like we got up this hill, and it was like flat. There was like just this tree spread out of like being in Novi, and I'm like, what is going on here?
Yeah. Crystal Falls is like that, and like Iron Mountain, and like that area of Michigan is also kind of like that. It's really weird. Like when I flew out of there, I would like drive by there, and it was just weird because I'm like, am I in the UP?
Yeah.
Like, and there'd be like a little stretch where like I literally like drive 15 minutes through Wisconsin and then back into Michigan because of how the border works. Um, and it like actually ends up in like a different time zone, even though I'm further southeast than I was
Emerson's phone was connecting to a Wisconsin cell tower,
Lamau.
so her phone was an hour behind.
Yeah, I drove through. I remember the town now. The town was called Spread Eagle, Wisconsin.
Spread Eagle, Wisconsin. There's a. That's crazy. There's a town called Spread Eagle, Wisconsin. I gotta ask Wamba about that.
Landing gear deployed.
Spread Eagle, Wisconsin. You truckin' CG? What does that mean? I'm
Community goal.
community goal. Yes, yes. Sorry, brain doesn't work. I drove like 24 hours straight in the last week. Oh, I don't have enough to fill the cargo hold. That's alright.
You can buy synthetic fabrics if you want to fill up.
What's the return on that?
It's only like a couple mil. It's not a whole lot, but yeah,
It's something.
Maximum capacity.
it's some.
So you're telling me that the superconductors is a bad return as well?
I'm not sure about the superconductors actually, but I assume they wouldn't be as high of a price as
It looks like you only make like 1,600.
yeah.
Semiconductors are the most profitable. Yeah. Yeah, but they don't. They ran out. Fresh out.
Fresh out. Let's come back later.
Where we go? Where is your secondary?
Oh no, that I just fill up on synthetic fabrics,
Oh, okay.
and then when I come back, it's full again. Yeah, so like instead of getting 40 million, you get like 36 million, or like 30 million.
I see.
Yeah. So it's like, oh no.
You're moving 18K per ship. That is that 18?
Jesus Christ.
18K pounds or tons?
Landing gear retracted.
know when the carrier jumps, so feel free to unload it. Okay, okay. Carrier 18K tons on the carrier. So people are taking their carrier, going somewhere, loading up that carrier, bouncing it back here, and just dumping 18K tons. That is smart.
Because I was looking, I'm like, how are people like getting up to like 1 million? Like,
That is crazy. And then you just ferry from the carrier to 15-minute spool up, yeah.
Scan detected.
That is cool. I wish I could afford that.
right.
Frameshift drive charging.
So can you sell it straight from the supercarrier, or do you have to unload it?
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
You have to unload it by ship. Okay. I see. Yeah, so the first time we went over the bridge, we went to the mystery spot.
Mhm.
You know that place?
I've never actually been to that. What I've heard is that it's tourist trappy and it's not something that I really to be that.
It's kind of cool. I do it once. They have a mini golf course there too. I wanted to play mini golf, and Emerson wanted to go to the mystery spot to just experience it because she's always seen the signs.
Yo, we're getting close to tier 5.
Let's go.
Yo, we might actually hit tier 5.
I don't know what that means, but let's go.
So the community goal has different tiers that it goes through. That you can get different rewards based on it. And so like everyone gets like the more rewards from like a higher tier kind of thing.
Mm.
And it's just based on how many people end up contributing to it. And so like right now, there's been about 165 million units collected, which is a fuck shitload.
Yeah.
Um, like for reference, I have about 13,000 units collected from me.
Oh. So it's this guy saying that they park their super carrier near the mining spots that are like really far away because it's like a, it's probably like,
Oh,
so they get it
okay,
from the
yeah.
source, so it's way cheaper. So they're making like way more profit. That makes sense.
Ah. And then you can just keep going in and mining everything.
Oh, and then you just, okay. Oh, so you're not even buying it, you're actually just mining it. Oh. That's cool. Sorry, I interrupted you.
Oh, you're good. Oh, yeah, you're all right. I was watching. I was reading too, so you're good. I was also interested.
I kind of forgot what you were saying.
Oh, it's okay. I also forgot what I was saying.
But the mystery spot's okay. We paid $35 total, and we got a round of mini golf. I guess as many times as we wanted to play mini golf.
Ooh, that didn't sound good. Let me go investigate what that loud noise was.
I can just store it in my carrier, and everyone else can buy stuff. I select buy stuff. Okay, so and you can also set the price, right? Okay, I see, I see. Docking rights, okay. Yeah, wait, so isn't the if you have those available, like refueling and like selling stuff, isn't there a higher maintenance cost? Oh yeah. Okay, I see. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because I was wondering why, like, I kept finding random carriers and like nothing space, and be like, oh hell yeah, finally I can refuel, and they just don't have the module turned on, and I was like, oh no. There's some situations where a carrier having their refueling on really would help me. Or yeah, or they ran out of cash. So if they ran out of cash, then all the services are shut down. Does it get repoed or something?
Landing gear deployed.
Yeah, that's my only problem with buying a carrier is that I would have to just keep selling it because the times I play this game sometimes there's just like a month between sessions.
Incoming message.
Let me sit that now. Yeah, we've been making some money. Oh, okay. I see. I see. So it would just be like passively sucking you dry.
Access to docking facilities requires cargo authorization. Please submit request
Okay, I'm back,
before
and I came back to my everything was broken.
Huh?
Yeah, I don't know.
You blew up?
My ship
Landing
overheated.
gear retracted.
Oh, you flew into the sun?
I don't know what happened.
Wee wee wee. Charlie B, look at the general chat of or I guess Ben chilling in Liger's hole. Oh, here's here and see. Oh, where do you even buy them? I have no idea. Where's the fleet carrier dealership? There was an orange python or whatever. Who is that? Just a random guy.
Detected.
I see. So Charles, that cat, like the cat distribution system found us.
I'm gonna need to self-destruct, unfortunately.
Rip. I can come help you. I can get repair modules. Where you at?
I'm just outside of Bauer Sox Port. My advanced docking computer module is broken. And I'm like, I really don't want to land by myself, like manually and do this shit.
Oh, you're here?
Yeah, I like flew out of Bauer Sox Port, and then like I heard the crash because I assumed something fell, and then the cats were like, and then I came back, and then everything was overheated, and my everything is those modules are overheated.
Alright.
Brokey.
If you want to just blow up, it's on you.
Yeah.
I could have re-equipped to help you, but how much are you gonna lose with the repair or the insurance?
I have no idea.
I can tell you what mine is. 6 million. So
Rebuy costs 6 million.
yeah, that's nothing. That's for chump change. No, it's not. It's not us. Emerson was there. We were in Stick's backyard, and Emerson and
Let me
Stick were.
self-destruct. Do I have to like power everything down or something?
I think you have to wait like 10 seconds or something on the button. And this little kitten ran up to Stick and Emerson, and then they were interacting with it for a while. And it's like the nicest cat ever. All it wants is belly rubs, and it gives biscuits anytime you give it attention. All it wanted was to be pet. You could pick it up, no problem. It was so cute. It didn't know how to meow either. It was just like. I wish I had a video of it. So they're keeping it around there. They put food out for it. But it's very clean and very like human very human I guess used to humans like being around and wanting attention from humans, and it's very clean. It doesn't have any like signs of it living like in roughing it. So they don't know. They might see, I think they're gonna see if they can get if it has a chip or something on it. So they're talking about. They said they looked it up, and Pet Supplies Plus like does it for free. Yes, it really wanted Emerson's attention, but Emerson could not give it attention, and she was very sad. But like the second day, we were trying to pack our car, and it heard Emerson's voice and immediately just started screaming and running around the corner of the house because it was waiting all night. But James, the mystery spot is like, it's alright. It was worth it. It was worth to do it once.
I get you.
Because you pay it was like $15 for everything, and it was like $5 just to mini golf, which is like not bad. But if you do everything, it's just $15 a person.
Okay.
So we wanted to go mini golfing, and also Emerson wanted to go to the mystery spot, and so like it's paying $35 for. They have like this maze too, this forest maze. They have a mini golf course, and they have the mystery spot guided tour gimmick thing, which is cool. We had fun. I'd say it's worth it to do it once. It's less tourist trappy.
It's hardest forest waves.
Yeah.
Got professional levels of difficulty.
But the people were cool. It was pretty reasonably priced for what it was.
Okay.
It wasn't like, you know, it's nothing compared to the tourist trappy of Mackinac City. I'll tell you what.
I get you. Okay.
You can't even go to a grocery store there without paying like quadruple. So we actually drove across because we were going to the mystery spot anyways. We needed bug spray because we forgot to grab it from the garage. So we went to the family fair in St. Ignace, because it was like the only like grocery store that wasn't just like every review in Mackinac City grocery stores were like, I paid 10 times more than I would anywhere else. And I'm like, damn.
Yikes.
Gas in Escanaba though, it was 305.
Huh.
That crazy?
Yeah.
There was a place in just into Indiana where it was 293. I was like, what the fuck? I'm like, we're filling up.
Basically.
But yeah, we went to we got ice cream after that in St. Ignace. And that was like super reasonably priced too. I was very surprised. I'm like, why is anybody going to
Yeah.
Mackinac City?
Yeah, St. Ignace is like the place to go.
Yeah.
So like you know our UPS driver?
Yeah.
He's from there.
Oh, I didn't know he was from St. Ignace. Okay.
Yeah.
Ah, they're not filled.
He's got a cabin that he goes up there on the weekends.
That's a long drive.
That is a hell of a drive.
So I'm buying them here for 6,808, but I can sell them for 7,615. Not
The
good.
superconductors. You're looking
Yeah.
for the semiconductors.
Yeah. They only have 400 here.
Ah, gotcha.
But I can buy the. Okay, so I see that. Wait. It's actually a bigger profit margin for the superconductors than it is for the conductive fabrics.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna do that. Even though it's a higher buy-in.
Right.
Yeah, superconductor.
Yeah, it was 5 million to just rebuy.
Okay. Yeah, but I already bought their maximum of semiconductors.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
That's why I'm looking for the other ones.
Gravity wells, I hate them.
What ships they got here? I got a 35 jump range. Okay. Yeah, probably a Type 9 is still the best. That's what we're trying to do. I can show you.
That being said, I do.
I have
like
a
the cockpit
36.
Placement.
You do, you don't.
I like the cockpit placement of the Type 9. And like how like you can just like see everything around you,
Mm-hmm.
and it's not just like you're just in a brick shit house and you're on top of it. Like I like the blind spot being behind me than below me.
Yeah. Oh, ship menu on the right. Yeah. 25 current. Unladen 36. So, right now with all my weight, I only have 25, but if I was empty, I can jump 36. I actually don't. I have the booster, but I guess my FSD is not engineered. I don't think actually. I have. This is the first time I use this Type 9 in like, like 8 years, real time, probably.
Landing gear retracted.
Yeah, I have to look at the engineering when I land at the next port. And yes, Charlie B, we were listening to Ebba. This is a playlist Emerson made on our way home yesterday. But it's just jam music. I like Ebba too. My mom's a big fan. For some reason, my My Spotify is a Polish account because my brother pays for it,
No.
and so for whatever reason, the B-52s, just I can't listen to them. Just they can't be on Spotify in Poland for whatever reason.
That's so funny.
It's just like there's other songs like that, but for whenever she's making this playlist, she's like, "Wait, did we miss a song?" I'm like, "Oh yeah, sorry. There might be songs that I can't see."
No.
It's something to do with distribution, Bryce. Is that you coming in?
Yeah.
Do you see me with my rainbow right in front of you?
Uh,
I'm in queue. I'm right below you.
Yeah, I do see you. Yeah.
We're about to hit.
Oh God.
Why?
Why auto dock, please?
My auto dock did that too. My auto launch we just collided.
I have auto on.
19K.
It's just
Okay, okay.
Bonk.
I'll jump there once I sell. Dude, I've had that happen so many times. Oh man, we gotta go into super sports. Yeah, I've had when I was running passengers with no shields. Sometimes there was like a ship that was stuck in the entranceway of this station, and my auto takeoff just rammed them, and then immediately I failed all the missions because I took hull damage because I didn't have a shield. I'm like auto take the AI was just stuck, so there was just like I couldn't even use auto dock after that because there was just a queue that wouldn't move.
Right.
So I'm like, the fuck.
Frameshift drive charging.
Yeah, 1C shield.
4, 3,
Yeah, I was just doing Robigo loops and I didn't have a problem before. And then just like randomly this AI got stuck and I wasn't really paying attention. And I was like, they're gonna move, right? Because we're in queue. Nope. The AI just like turned off. I'm pretty sure the the ships or the station security just blew it up eventually.
Lol.
Yeah, because we're in Mackinac City. We went to Fort Mitchell, Mackinac. We got like a family pass, so we got into like for like $35. We got into like everything. We got through the Fort Mackinac Island. We got in the Art Museum Mackinac Island. There
Okay.
was the Mill Creek. You know where we all went in 4th grade trip, the
Yeah.
mill. There was a few other things that we actually didn't. The lighthouse was closed on the website. It said they were open till 4:30, but it's just a gift shop, and the
Wow.
actual museum closed at 4.
Oh.
So we missed that one. But there was another place that we didn't end up going to either. But we went back to the Airbnb, and then we crossed the bridge over to St. Ignace, and we were there until we wanted to drive back, and then we kind of just had a bonfire and stuff. So that's the first 2 times we went over the bridge. But I think it was good that I went over 4 times because when I had to go over at midnight, it was less nerve-wracking because I already
Right.
did it 3 times.
Exactly.
So, because like originally, like I said, I didn't want to drive over at night, but then eventually I was just like, I don't think I really care. I think we'll be fine.
Yeah. I feel the same way. Like, I'm like, oh shit, it's not snowing? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, after you doing that, like, it's probably a piece of cake.
Like, holy shit.
But we had 25,000 steps we took on Mackinac Island.
Holy fuck.
Yeah. We were dead.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, we were dead. We saw everything we wanted to, though.
I was gonna say, how'd you do the car ride?
On the way back,
Yeah.
it was alright. It was only 25 minutes to the Airbnb from
Okay.
from Mackinac City, so it was like nothing. It was like actually just like it was. I think it was like 18 minutes or something. So that wasn't the worst part. But the next morning, we were trying to leave at 6 a.m., but we were so dead at the end of the night, and we actually ended up staying. We were gonna try to leave at the day before the schedule was the last ferry left at 8:30, but that day they changed their schedule for like it's like a little bit higher demand or whatever the last ferry actually left at 9. So we missed the one at 8, which we probably should have taken. I think we were kind of faffing around because we thought the next ferry was leaving at 8:30.
Right.
But it left at 8. So then we had to wait until 9 to be able to leave. So we had an extra hour.
Wait.
Hello, Charlie. But so we were an hour behind. So we kind of were dead. We got home at like 9:30. Well, it took like probably 30 minutes to get from like 15 minutes to get across, and then like get to our car and stuff, and get on the highway. It was like
So
around
I'm waiting in
9:30.
queue, and I have about 2.5 minutes left. And
Just
I have
go.
another ship waiting.
Just
So
go.
I'm just gonna go. We're just gonna go.
You gotta do it. It's easy.
I'm just gonna leave. We're just gonna leave. Just gonna go right out of here. Just go on get.
But we were sitting in the actual station. Like we tried to walk around a little bit more, but I was like I can't. We gotta go sit down.
Fuck this.
And so we were just kind of dead. We were watching this game show called Let's Make a Deal on this TV. I just pulled in.
No, it's just David Matthews. Why is David Matthews only dangerous?
What, Charlie?
I watched that all the time when I was sick because it was always on in the mornings.
I see. So we're watching this game show. We were just dead. I was just like scrolling on my phone. Like we
What
were both
game show?
exhausted. Let's Make a Deal.
Oh, that. Okay. Yep. I'm familiar now. Yep.
And this girl walks in. She's 21. She is plastered. So Emerson and I are fucking. We're
Yeah,
like
they're not sober on that show.
no, not in the show. In real life, into
Oh.
the just the waiting area right next to the dock. It's like the company
Okay.
building. So Emerson and I are just not saying anything. We're just exhausted. We're just watching this show and like scrolling on our phone because we're out of energy. We have no social battery left. We're just like
Right, you're
chilling.
like, this isn't happening.
And she just walks in and just immediately starts talking to us like so loud. She's plastered. She's Canadian and from Sault Ste. Marie, Canada. And she's like screaming about how her boyfriend left her behind. She can't find him. She doesn't have her purse. But she's just like not like panicking, but she's like having a loud conversation with us, and just like, we like to call scenarios like that unskippable dialogue. So
That's pretty funny.
Emerson immediately goes into like customer service voice. I think I see you floating here. I'm just pulling in.
I'm taking out.
Oh, that guy's green. That's an Asp Explorer, actually. And so Emerson's just like, I had nothing in me. Like I was like, I can't deal with this. So Emerson's this customer service voice talking to this person. It's just us in there, and then like right next to us where these benches are, there's a desk where like the front desk person is for this ferry, so she can hear us, and she's right there, but like she doesn't say anything or nothing. She's still just working. But Emerson just immediately like changes her tone and is just like talking customer service voice because she doesn't know what to do.
Right.
But it's just like, oh my god. And so she was just like talking about how she's scared of America, coming to America because she thinks everybody has guns. I'm like, oh my god.
And then you pulled out your gun and shot
Yeah.
her.
I
You're like,
brandished
yeah,
my
I got 7
firearm.
of them on me right now. I
Wanna
never
see my
leave the house
AK?
without
Back
8 of them.
pocket.
And she like kept ranting about how the exchange rate with her Canadian money like made it
It's garbage.
devalue like a crazy amount.
Yeah, and then shit's expensive in the U.S. And then they just have no fucking. That's why my grandparents like going to Canada to gamble, because you could get more money to gamble.
Oh, I'm
with.
selling superconductors at a loss here. Huh.
In Canada than you would in the U.S. because of the exchange rate.
Maybe I did the math wrong. Am I dumb? Did I read that wrong? Okay. Guess we're not doing that again.
But yeah, that's like one thing we gotta like worry about with the shop when like charging people from Canada is like taking that into like account because like this is how much it would actually be for them kind of thing
Yeah.
and like all that.
But yeah, eventually her boyfriend, who was apparently smoking so the Pink Pony bar?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, club.
So Emerson's grandma, when her grandpa was a part of the Knights of Columbus, would go there for like Knights of Columbus stuff, and so her grandma would drink the Pink Pony out of whiskey with her friends.
Lol.
So we got a whiskey drink from there, just
Right.
because why not? So we were there, but like they were there too apparently, and I don't know. Like they just were both drunk. And we thought she was gonna throw up in the boat, and like so we finally were boarded, and like she was just being loud and whatever. So we kind of just like, and like okay, the funniest thing is that we never said our names to them. So she called Emerson Ariel, and she just called me like Steve or something. I can't remember what it was. Frank. So we were joking about that.
That's so funny.
I should have called you Eric.
I had to ask Emerson what the name was that she said that. So we were calling each other that for the rest of the night. But they went up top, and it's like cold, right? It's cold going across. It's windy.
Yeah, it's windy as fuck.
So they were up top. So I was like, thank God we don't have to deal with them again. And they eventually came down, and they sat right behind us. We did. Emerson and I just kind of ignored them. We couldn't do it. We were out of juice. We
Just
couldn't.
like, no, please.
We couldn't babysit this drunk 21-year-old who was saying,
Like,
"Oh,
I
I've been
don't have
drinking
it."
since I'm 19 because I'm from Canada." I'm like, "You don't seem like it, bro." Like, holy fuck, you were gone. Emerson had to tell the story because she was telling it way better than I did. But
It's just like,
I was
just
oh my god,
like the NPC interaction.
the unskippable dialogue. We just couldn't escape the situation. We didn't want to leave the area. It was warm in the building.
Frameshift
Uh,
drive charging.
But the mayfly larva, holy fuck.
Oh god.
They were spawning, so we didn't know. And it's only really bad like in Mackinac City. It's a little bit on the coast of Mackinac Island, but like it's not nearly as bad as it was in Mackinac City. But like getting to the port and waiting, because we were the first boat in, the last boat out that day. And it's actually funny because we were like the only people that weren't like people who work on the island coming in at the 8 ferry.
Right.
So people who were working at the ferry were like, "Oh, you guys commuting?" And we're like, "No,
What the hell?
we're just visiting." "Oh, you're staying on the island?" "Nah, we're just
No.
gonna be there today."
We just want to be there. It's 8 a.m.
Yeah, like what are you doing here? But like
It's 8
they were
a.m.
literally power washing the other ship or the other ferry because it was like a thick black layer of just the larva.
Oh.
Sounds
dude.
like love bug season in Florida.
Yeah. So like
Y'all know what love bugs are?
I had to imagine is what I went through.
Frameshift drive charging.
They're
I've heard stories, but
they're just bugs that like mate for life and like are constantly attached to each other. So every once in a while in Florida there'll just be like a whole season of bugs just like constantly fucking with cars and everything. And it's so fucking annoying. Like you get out to pump gas and one of them flies in your face, you're like, this is really inappropriate. Like
Yeah, luckily the mayfly larva doesn't bite,
Temperature critical.
and the mayflies don't either. But like,
yeah.
okay. But yeah, they're like, "Oh, we'll just turn this industrial fan on so they'll keep the bugs away." I'm like, "That's just a bug killing machine."
That's hilarious.
Because they usually have like an indoor thing, but they were doing renovations in it, so you had to stand outside. But like it was awful. I did not like that. It made me very uncomfortable having those bugs swarm around me.
Right.
But luckily, it was only, like I said, it was only in Mackinac City. And like I've experienced that before in Mackinac City, too.
Right.
So I wasn't too, like, taken aback by it, but I was just like, I forgot to even look at this and see when this was happening.
It's not the kind of thing you think about.
Yeah. But it's only like a month that it's like that, and then it's not. But I think it probably was when I was on the 4th grade field trip. Did you hear that, Charlie? When we were on Mackinac Island, we were there during 4th grade field trip season, unknowingly.
Oh shit.
So it was insane. Luckily, we did the fort first, and then by the time we went to Arch Rock, and we were going to, like, Sugarloaf and stuff. That was like pretty off the beaten path. It wasn't where like the school trips were going, so it was much more manageable. But like before that, it was like everywhere you went, there was just like suddenly you're standing in a building in the Mackinac fort, and you're just full of children. They all just start piling in. You're like, oh no.
I don't think we never went to Mackinac in 4th grade. We had our 5th grade field trip was Brookfield Village.
Really?
Kind of Brookfield. Yeah.
Okay.
I made a candle.
4th grade?
And
I think I went
those
to
little like
the
plastic
Capitol.
injection machines. Oh yeah, we did go to the Capitol in 4th grade. Because 4th grade was when we were learning about Michigan.
We did all of those. We went to the Capitol. We didn't go to Greenfield Village, but we went to the Capitol and Mackinac City and Mackinac Island in 4th grade.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I know my brother went to Chicago. I don't know if it was for 5th grade or something, but I never got to go.
Our 5th grade trip was a summer camp just right outside of town.
Yeah, I remember that now.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's updated.
Well, I guess it's the benefit of living in the richest county in the state.
Straight up. Yeah, people got some stupid money up there, like in Mackinac and that area.
Oh my God, there was someone walking down the street with a fucking, what's the black or the? Oh my God, someone's getting shot. Oh, what's going on here?
Yeah, I've had that happen a couple times too. I was pulling in, there was someone was getting shot
System
up.
authorities
Yeah.
shoot somebody.
Yeah, it's kind of
Can't have shit, Detroit.
can't have shit in Detroit.
Detroit.
Did the music stop? Why? How long has the music been stopped? That's funny. Yeah. Oh, so what's the designer bag that's like brown, with like?
Louis Vuitton?
Yeah. So someone had like a Louis Vuitton like duffel bag, and they were just like carrying it down the street, like it was
It's got like some shitty ass logo. It's like an LV.
like all over it. Yeah.
Yeah, all over
Yeah.
it.
I'm like, that's gotta be like
I don't know anyone who's that cute.
fucking hyper expensive bag, and they're just like carrying it like it's nothing.
Yeah, I
What's
remember seeing
happening
some
here?
at, like the airport with like a jacket that like had like the logo on it, and like they were like clearly like dressed up. I'm sorry, it wasn't the airport. It was at Disney. But they were like clearly like
At maximum
wearing a bunch of
capacity.
other clothes that was like really expensive, and I'm just like, huh?
I mean, some of those houses, man, on Mackinac Island.
Yeah, some of those houses are ridiculous.
I've never understood why people find company logos to be cute.
Capitalism.
Really annoying capitalism.
Landing gear retracted.
Clearly, I don't
It's okay.
know.
Yeah, I feel like it'd be like a huge pain in the ass just to like live on the island.
Well, I feel like most of these people don't actually live on the island.
Like, yeah, like you can't. You can't. Like, there's just no way.
There was a private jet that flew in when we were there,
Yikes.
and ever since like, well, so
Video.
sorry, what?
I've seen some videos of people talking about how they live on the island and like the amount that they have to stock up before the spirit stops running in winter is crazy.
Yeah. I can only imagine.
Yeah, like you like can't get off
You can. You gotta wait for the ice to freeze.
Gotta wait for the ice to freeze, but be thick enough that you can get a snowmobile across.
Yeah. And then do the harrowing journey of riding across
Ice.
the ice of the Straits of Mackinac. People drove trucks
There's
over
like
that, man.
That's insane.
The summer camp that I went to, every summer camp has like their own horror story, and our horror story is based on somebody who was trying to drive across the lake and died.
Lol.
My cousin died like that actually.
Oh,
Oh shit.
Yeah. Way before me, but
right.
it happened in like the early 80s. My cousin. So there's a festival in Gladwin that they go on the ice. Like the whole festival's on the lake when it's frozen.
Yeah.
And they told
Stardew
him
Valley.
the park too far down, and they realized it was too thin. And actually, my cousin, who lives in California, actually was the one that went through the ice. Him and the other front passenger got out, but the two kids in the back did not. Yeah. My cousin
That's
Kyle.
horrifying.
Yeah. My great aunt's first son.
Damn.
Yeah. It's crazy. Like, it's always just kind of like a family story. No one really talked about it for a while.
Right.
But yeah, I think he was like 8, maybe. Maybe a little bit older. Maybe he's 11.
Shit.
But yeah.
4, 3, 2, 1.
I mean, it's whoever's fault it was that told him to go park over there, because
Right.
They get sued.
I don't know what happened. I'm pretty sure they like canceled. They don't do it like the same way anymore because of
I
it.
hope not.
But I don't really know. Like I said, no one really talks about it much. I know we do like on Memorial Day, we go up there and usually to plant flowers and stuff and clean off the graves of people for our family. And that's usually the only time we ever hear about it, because no one really likes to talk about it. Because we clean off his headstone and stuff.
I get you.
Yep. So, like I said, I mean it's sad, but like I didn't know him.
Exactly.
So-
Yeah, that's kind of. Yeah, I came across some stuff at the shop that was like addressed to like somebody with like a last name that I was like, wait, I don't know anyone by this first name. And I asked my uncle about it, and he's like, oh yeah, that's because they passed away like in a drug driving accident, and like they got hit by a drug driver at like a super young age.
And spam mail is
I have-
still getting sent to them. How many spam mail? How much paper is being wasted sending spam mail to people who don't exist anymore?
Exactly.
That's crazy. What? I would like to know the profit margins of spam mail companies. They had to be making money, right?
You know, there's
Somehow.
people on Social Security who are over 150 years old.
Somehow.
This was recently, James?
No, well, this was like a couple months ago. I came across the paper.
Hmm.
It was like something they had. It was like something they had wrote in like 4th or 5th grade.
Oh, okay.
Like, it was like homework or some shit like
I
that.
see.
And like I was looking at like the when you like address like your name at the top with like the date and like the class and all that jazz.
When you said addressed, I thought it was male.
Oh,
I immediately
gotcha.
assumed male.
Yeah. Yeah. No, they were. I don't even know if they got like old enough to like be an adult, to be honest.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, like same thing. I just came across that. And it's like, oh, who's this? And it's like, oh, it was someone you've never heard about. And it's
Yeah,
like, oh,
no one
I
talks
see,
about
that's
it.
Why.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, like I didn't even know that until I was like a teenager.
Right.
Like just no one ever talked about it. It kind of came back up because when my great aunt passed away, we were looking through photos and stuff that she had, and it was brought back. I think she had newspaper clippings too.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway,
I got you.
but there was like several signs that there was like something important happening. I think it may have been the governor that flew in,
Okay.
but because the governor house wasn't giving tours. And like they also had like a bunch of like like tables and stuff like stacked against the wall, like tables and chairs like they're setting up for something.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of which, did you see that it was being considered pardoning some of those folks?
Oh, the
The people that decided it'd be a great idea to try to prosecute and execute.
the governor of Michigan.
Yeah.
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 I didn't see that
The
people were gonna be
kidnappers?
pardoned.
It was. I don't know if they were going to. I just like read like a news line that was like there was talks of
What
it,
the fuck
and
is
so
going on?
it could have literally just as much merit as like anything. But like I thought it was funny because like I had seen like a little snippet later with like the governor coming out in an interview that was like, I'd like to be the first to point out that I was like among the first people to what was it? Something along the lines of like basically she's just trying to like cover herself up and be like I don't violence or something. It was like something that was worded very interestingly that it was just like, oh, you're clearly trying to like say that hey, even if it does, even if they do get murdered, I support people sometimes don't hurt me, kind of thing. I can't remember exactly what it
I
was.
think if you move so far into the plot where you're scouting out residences, I don't think you should be released from prison. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Right, exactly.
Like they made the decision to want to try to do that. Like it's not like they're being
Right.
forced to. Like,
Right.
and unless someone
was their
were,
choice.
I don't know, but like if you move that far, like you've crossed the threshold. You are now
Yeah.
you're now a threat to society forever, man. Like I can't.
Yeah. Like, that's not it.
Send him to the gulags forever, man. Send him to St. Ignace. Send him
Son of
to
a rock.
send him to Rock.
Landing gear deployed.
What was that town, man? There was a town that we went through, and it was like, oh my god, this is a ghost town. They pretty much, I'm pretty sure, like had this conversation with Emerson. And I was like, I look at these abandoned buildings on the side of the road down Highway 2, and I'm like,
Yeah.
these look about 5 years abandoned. So,
Yeah.
like, I know what happened here.
You knew what happened there. Yeah, there's a bunch of places that closed down because of COVID. Like, especially in the upper part of the UP as well. Like, there was a big bakery that had, like, these really good-ass cinnamon rolls that you could get for, like, $5, and they were, like, the size of, like, a loaf of bread. And they were amazing. And then they had to close because of COVID. And it was, like, I was really sad about it.
I wish people would like absorb more of that shit or like consolidate rather than completely closing down, you know?
Well, it's just so sparse. I mean, I had to imagine that some of these were holding on by a thread.
Barely.
And like most of them were like motels and stuff. Like as soon as no one was coming for tourism, they were done. You can't keep a motel open if there's no one staying.
Yeah, there was a university up by Michigan Tech
Landing
in
gear
India
retracted.
that had to close. Basically, like across the border
Wow.
from Tech, and like they had some they did have some like poor choices in like where they were going to allocate funding and whatnot. so kind of did them themselves. But you know,
It's been rumored that Ferris State is going to close, excuse me, Kendall for like years.
Kendall?
It's art college in Grand Rapids.
Oh.
mm,
Oh, yeah, the big building.
Yeah.
Yeah, GVSU would probably just scoop that up, though. Or even,
I don't know.
the community college there is massive, so I'd have to imagine that maybe they'll consolidate that building.
I mean, I'm sure the building will go somewhere, but I don't know if like Kendall as a whole is gonna make it or anything. Because I had a friend that went there, and she was lucky to graduate, but she had friends that were a year younger than her, and they were all like, "We don't know. We don't know if our credits are gonna be honored anywhere." Like, they closed one of the galleries that they had. I'm like, this is an art college. Why are you closing your gallery? That's like the main thing.
Yeah, how are you supposed to make any money then?
Yeah. My college had a gallery, and we were a liberal arts college.
2 jumps as well. We'll go here. We'll try to preface this.
Frameshift drive charging.
Yeah, it's just like, it's just sad though. Like, I mean, I get it because like, I don't know. Like, I think it'd be hard to like try to sustain, even like if the government stepped in to try to sustain like a motel that just gets no visitors.
Yeah.
Because like there's just nothing coming in. But like it's just so many towns that are just struggling so hard. And it's like, I don't want to get political, but like it's just so funny to me when you see all these towns who are like practically abandoned, right? There's just a few buildings left. Everything else is like empty and shuttered up, and all these Trump flags around. Like they're really helping you, aren't they? Like,
Yeah,
come
I don't
on.
know what you're doing here, so.
Frameshift drive charging.
It's gonna trickle down. We just need to give them more. To start
It's
the flow,
just
you
sad
know?
because like these people are really struggling and they just are putting all their eggs in the wrong basket.
4,
No, it's gonna trickle down.
2, 1. NH.
Okay, so there's 2. It takes 2 jumps to get here, James. If you're still here,
I was muted, Lamau.
no worries, no worries. You see what Jack Frost TTV posted? Like
Yeah, what was that?
12:59. Yeah. So the one they just have a fuck ton of these resources here, so you can just do a full load.
Okay.
But the profit margins seem pretty good. Yeah, I was able to get a full load. There's like I think there was like 19K
Okay.
available at the first one, and the second one, I think that's what he's saying with the 29K. There's 29 units available there, 29K. So we'll be,
Oh,
be
shit,
dumping
okay.
loads. So we'd be able to take a full load to get the best profit margin out of it. And for me, it's just 2 jumps,
Right.
even fully loaded.
How far away is it?
To the first star back. I think it's gonna be different. It's gonna be a little bit different once I'm fully loaded. Excellent. Deactivate my super assist. Oh, because I changed my destination. That's why. Hold on. Once I land, I'll figure it out.
I get you.
But you just throw that into Curiosity Bones. So, okay. So Jack Frost is jumping his carrier over. If we could just start buying and selling from there. I forgot what I was gonna say. After that. I forgot what we were talking about before too. Damn.
Ghost towns.
Oh yeah. Cause like once you get towards like a city, like the random cities that are just like dotted around for some reason, you're like just driving and suddenly it's just like a town. And you're like, what? How did we get here? Let me see if I can figure out the name of this town.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. We're just like going, and you're like, wait, no.
And suddenly it's like a town that has like actual like, not that they mark this as like an actual town, but they have like stores and stuff like
Right.
chain stores and like, what, huh? Where are we? Yeah, we got to Manastique, I think. All these fucking names in the UP, they're all like Mana something.
Yeah.
It's this. Oh, I have a video of.
Yep, I know exactly what you're talking about. Manastique. Yeah, it's just a city.
And it's just randomly. We went to a Family Dollar there, and they had a sealed copy. I gotta figure out the name of this game. I don't have it sitting next to me. It's a Guy Fieri DS game.
Landing gear deployed.
I think it's Minute to Win It on the
That
DS.
sounds awesome. What the fuck? Guy Fieri?
Yeah, it's Guy Fieri's on the cover. They had it like on super clearance, like it's been there since it came out. And I'm like, I have to buy this DS game. It's sealed.
That's so weird.
I'm like, I've never heard of this fucking game. And it's just at some fucking random Family Dollar in the middle of the UP, just like rotting on the shelf.
Minute to Win It. I remember when that came out as a show. Because it was like all those challenges went super viral, and then they made a show out of it, and that like became stuff that we did at summer camp for like competition. With like Minute to Win It challenges.
Hmm.
Oh, I remember driving
Like
through
blowing a ping
Manastique,
pong
yeah.
ball across the table.
Yeah, there's a bridge. There's a brick dick there.
That's actually where I picked up. It's actually where we had to like. That's where somebody's car, when they got into an accident, that's where it got towed.
Oh.
Was to like a place in Manastique.
Yeah. So you're just driving and driving. It was after Kitchen to Kippy.
Okay.
I think. Let me look at the map before I say that. Maybe it's before. Yeah, it is before. I'm pretty sure.
There are a lot of towns in Michigan like that where like you've been driving on a highway for like 45 minutes and then all of a sudden it's 35 and you're in a town and then like
Oh, yeah.
2 minutes
No,
later-
Kitchen to Kippy is just right past Manastique. So we were following the GPS to Kitchen to Kippy and it took us off of 2.
Mhm.
So I was like, oh, it must be just getting close. And then suddenly we're just in a town. I'm like,
Yep.
what? Huh?
Yep. You're like, how do we get here?
It's actually like pretty nice looking too.
It is.
They had a nice downtown little area. But then I was like, why does anybody live here? And I saw all the industrial parts that were along the river, and I was like, oh,
And you're like,
that's why.
that's why.
Because that's like I kind of feel bad saying this going through town. So I'm like, where do people work?
Exactly.
Why? Where? What's going on here?
How are they making a living? How are people surviving?
Hold on. Huh? Oh. What? When was I transmitting audio? That's what Discord's paused Spotify for whatever reason. It gives me a warning at the top. Okay, all right. Yeah, Kitchen could be so cool. I recommend anybody to go there.
Oh yeah.
It's so clear that you can practically see all the way through it from space. Looking at it right now.
It's insane.
Okay. Jumping back.
Mm,
Already got it going. Cool.
is this the guy's curiosity bonus? It is.
Yeah.
Is that here?
Carrier laser kills you in
Alert
2 to 3 salvos.
Yeah, just don't shoot me.
Some guy attacked me. Oh, we gotta go to public, Brendo. And we're also on Horizons. We're not on Odyssey. So I don't think we'll be able to see him, but his carrier will be there for us. I think his carrier will actually be there for us, even if we're in this private.
Just like some of the names of these carriers, man. Puppy Girl Playpen.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
That's not the worst I've seen.
Sounds like
Yeah.
a good time.
Oh, someone's getting shot outside this. Who's getting shot at? I kneel back. He's mostly harmless. He doesn't have a wanted level though. Oh, okay. There's a lava planet in between. There we gotta jump.
Target shields offline.
It's an exploration carrier. You can so there's actually bones to find.
Frameshift drive charging.
How does that work? I've never heard of that.
3, 2, 1. Engage.
USS Enterprise was taken. Yeah, I can imagine. If it let you do duplicate names, like, I think every single ship would be that.
Yeah. This one is just
Oh,
C
okay.
and then a bunch of asterisks and then X at the end of it.
That's funny.
Frameshift drive charging.
That's why I usually have a filter on. I don't want to see all the. I wish there was a way I could filter out the carriers. Oh, so Thargoid stuff. Okay. Yeah, I know. Yeah, you just gotta select everything but the carriers, but. Oh, there's actually just a setting for it? Oh. Based?
Frameshift drive charging.
We took a picture of, we took a Polaroid of Escanaba in the moonlight in front of the Welcome to Escanaba sign.
Yo.
We went to the Escanaba Walmart and pissed. I was like tripping out because I was like, where are we? This feels like we're on a Strode like randomly, and we're like, huh?
Yeah.
And then there's just a Walmart and like everything.
Escanaba was weird.
And I'm like,
Yeah.
where are we? I thought we were in the UP. It's just like, oh, I was hoping to
Hey,
like.
look. Curiosity Bones. Go check it out.
I'm gonna dump my hot sticky load and I'll come over there.
Uh,
I don't see it. Puppy girl playpen. This guy, this one's called Semiconductors for Sale. That's funny. Oh, I see it. Oh, I actually might have to move my car. I think I gotta move the car for the garbage truck coming through. It's gonna get stuck between me and Jason's car. It's
capture.
it's been before. I forgot about it's Tuesday.
Just start throwing Pokeballs at him.
I need to land now. Sometimes it just hops the curb.
It's not good for your tires.
I can hear it. It's right outside the house. I usually try to put my car in the driveway. I was out there earlier. I should have done it. I wasn't even thinking.
I can't believe you're such a horrible and inconsiderate person.
No, it's just that the last time they got stuck, they were out there for like 20 minutes. I didn't realize they were stuck. I just kept hearing the engine, and I was like, "What is out there?" And I looked, and they were just like Austin Powers in between our cars.
That's hilarious.
Okay, they made it. Maybe Jason left. Oh, okay. Okay, Jason actually left, so we're good. I think it was actually longer than that. I think it was like, cause like I went out there though, cause I'm like, oh fuck, like one of the guys was sitting outside of it, like on the phone trying to call somebody, cause they were like actually stuck. And I was like, oh no, I don't want.
Come knock.
They may have. I was just in the office. I was streaming. I had my headphones on. I was listening to music and playing a game. They could have rang the doorbell. There's a doorbell on both sides. But I didn't want to get another letter because we've gotten a letter before because they tell us that we had to park in a different spot. And I'm like,
That letter?
yeah, Everson was freaked out about it. But like, I was like, they don't know the situation we're in. Everybody, we're like the last around the curve in this apartment complex. And like, everybody else just like creeps downwards towards us. So we barely have any room there. And like the neighbors on the other side, they park all down the side street too. So we have like no room at all. I'm like, where are we supposed to park? No one lets us park anywhere. So I just like kind of just like aggressively like park farther back. It's like I just kind of stake my territory because I'm like, I need to be able to park here. And the other neighbors just, since they didn't send the thing out to everybody, well, they might have actually, or they just don't care. They just don't know that the reason we're trying to park so far out is because they told us we had to. So then they're like trying to park closer to us. I'm like, come on, give us space. I mean, it's just too skinny. The road's too skinny. That's the problem. They have lines painted though on the other side of the road because it's a big loop. On the other complex across the like the internal courtyard, they have lines painted in like specified spots, and we just don't up here. So it's just like chaos, first come, first serve. Oh, if you bookmark it, it shows up at top.
Landing gear deployed.
If you bookmark from the system map. I didn't know that. Is that true for everything? Ooh, accidentally tapped out. I miss James.
Oh, I was muted the whole time. That's so funny. Okay, so I landed to Curiosity Bones, and I picked up a Curiosity Bones.
Nice.
We're now making our trek on back.
Oh, it's a galaxy map. Oops. Oh, I see, I see. I think I see. I don't know if I'm doing this right. Yeah. We'll just do that. We're going. We're going to the Curiosity Bones. I think I did it right. We're good.
Landing gear retracted.
I just feel bad for all the towns that have like a family dollar or something, like just sucking out,
Yeah,
siphoning money from these poor communities.
yeah, like Dollar Generals.
You mean like my
shit
town?
that.
Yeah. Yeah, like your town.
Yeah.
With like the fucking most liminal fucking Dollar General I've ever been inside.
There's 2 Dollar Generals and 1 Family Dollar within 5-minute drive.
Yikes.
And they also got those organizations got in trouble for like lying about prices.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So like they would like false advertise, and what you're actually scanning is higher than what you thought you were paying for.
Oops.
Yeah. I've been to the Dollar Tree a few times recently, and a lot of them just like don't have
Frameshift drive charging.
any price tags whatsoever. The
Yeah.
gas station doesn't have it either.
3, 2,
It's awful.
1. Engage.
Dude,
Yikes.
I just want to know which
Is it on this side of the
ship
planet?
costs
It is.
Okay. I beat the fighting gym, Charlie.
more. Yeah?
Yep. I haven't played much. I played about 2 nights the last 4
Let's see
days.
where I'm at. Oh, I also gotta check my Tomodachi Life today.
Which Pokemon are you playing?
I'm playing Y right now.
I'm playing
Okay.
X.
Charlie and I are the only ones that have continued the journey. She's the only-
I gotcha.
I was talking to Emerson about it. I was like, sorry, I have to have this conversation with Charlie right now because nobody else will talk to me about this.
I'm only playing it because Alex is playing. I thought we should play Sun and Moon and then come back to X when it when
I could
EA
never get
releases
myself to
closer.
finish Sun and Moon.
I know.
I
It's
I
just
thought I
like
had Ultra and I don't.
struggle to get through the story.
do you have Ultra, James, or just normal?
Just normal.
You have Sun.
Yeah.
It's okay. I really had a lot.
Apparently Ultra is better in every way. Is that true?
I have not played it, but that is true.
Okay.
Yes, it has so many more features. It has like a huge post game. There's like a rebalancing too.
I never finished Alpha Sapphire either.
You didn't?
No, I got all my shinies and then stopped.
Landing
Yeah, just like
I
everybody
don't
else.
know why.
That's why when I was trying so hard to get a shiny Weezing, and then a Nincada, I didn't get a shiny. I really didn't try hard for the Nincada, but I really tried for the Weezing. And then I got the Gyarados or the Magikarp, and I was like, okay, I'm done. I got my shiny. I'm out. I'm going to play the game.
Yeah.
Mark reset. He got a shiny Mudkip in like 20 resets,
Oh.
and they never played
You
the
know
game.
what it was? I was trying to build a full pink team and go full water types just because of all the fishing shinies that I have. And I got stuck, like I couldn't either get a shiny Mudkip or a shiny Vaporeon without Ditto.
Oh yeah.
Or something like that. Yeah, I think I wanted the shiny Mudkip because I was trying to get around. Because it's field.
cargo hold at maximum capacity.
Going full round.
Landing gear retracted.
Somebody's name in Paleo is DJ Coleslaw.
Cool.
Iconic, honestly.
I wish I could just choose just favorites.
Right.
Frameshift drive charging.
Fucking Mega Mass locked. Factor of 16. Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh, we got away. We're good.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
But driving down M2 and like towards Escanaba is just beautiful. With Lake
Yeah,
Michigan there.
That's always my favorite part of the drive. Is to. It's just really pretty. Did you ever come across the really long stretch of road that just goes straight for like miles?
Yeah. And,
where,
like-
you just literally can see into the horizon.
And also like someone so I was driving that at night, right? So someone had their fucking brights on, like fucking 10 miles down the road. And it's just like
Oh,
you're
fuck
staring
off.
into the sun for like 15 minutes, and then you're like, oh, thank God they passed me. And another car comes over the horizon. You're like, oh my God.
Aw.
Do you flick your brakes at him?
No, they're so far away. I mean, they're like 10 miles away from you, Charlie. I don't even know if they have their brights on. It's just LED headlights. But like that road, that straight ass road coming down from fucking Munising,
Yeah.
it was. I think I like had some like semi-permanent eye damage for like a day.
Yeah.
That
yeah,
was like
it,
staring. I had to keep looking straight. What am I supposed
it
to
just
do?
keeps going.
I can't put sunglasses on. It's fucking pitch black out.
I got passed by a state trooper on there.
That's
one
fine.
time. I was coming back home. I was going too slow for the state trooper, and he just passed my ass. Like, he was flying down the road, and he was coming up on me, and I'm like, oh, am I about to get pulled over? And then he just goes around me, and I'm like, well, it doesn't even have his lights on or anything like that. He just in a hurry.
Alright, we didn't slow down.
All right.
Okay, hit the wrong button. That's funny. But like, luckily there was a big stretch of road where there just was no people on that stretch. But like, there was at least like 5 cars that passed that we went past each other,
Right.
and it was just like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Yeah.
And it made it look so strange because it was like reflecting off of the road surface, like miraging off the road surface.
Yeah, it's really weird.
And so it looks like there's like 3 sets of lights coming towards you.
There's like a little spot in between like Michigan and Wisconsin, where like there's like this like optical illusion that forms, off of like where the the headlights from the cars on like the road will bounce just enough that like you can see it in the horizon, so it looks like there's just some random light showing up in the horizon.
That's weird.
If you like look down this like really long stretch, I don't remember exactly the name of it or where it's at. But like I remember I was going to Wisconsin with a buddy because he's like, hey, you want to go to Wisconsin with me real quick? Because I never wanted to go. I was like, sure, why not? And so on the way there we stopped in between there to like check it out, and like it was crazy because yeah, it just like kept going, and like you could see like it just disappeared into the horizon, and occasionally like see like lights like here and there, and it was just like you couldn't really tell where they were coming from, and so like you look it up and it's like, oh, it's because it's like reflecting off of the highway that's like just off to the side there.
Landing gear retracted.
Yeah. About 4 hours into the drive down to Indiana, I was like, oh god.
How long of a drive was that?
It was 6 hours.
Oh.
We spent about 30 minutes not driving in between that because I had to reorganize. My laptop was dying, and I had to reorganize the car to be able to have access to the plug because I had all the seats down, and the plug, the actual like car outlet, is blocked when you have the seats down, and I desperately needed to charge my laptop. I was teaching Emerson how to do cybersecurity because she was working. I was working the whole time I was driving down.
Wow.
And so she was doing my work for me in the other seat. So I was driving and teaching someone how to do my job
Like, okay, so here's what you gotta do.
from memory. Yeah.
You
But
think you've already done
What do you mean?
it. Teaching people how to do your job.
Yes, true. I mean, it's not the first time she's had to like check my laptop while we're driving. But this is the first time that we're on shift for like the entire time.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Like normally it's just like, oh, we're driving to the grocery store or something. This is such a short jump.
It is.
The profit turnarounds are... There's still a gravity well, though. God damn it.
Yeah. Just gotta like slow down a little bit.
I mean, I think this is the closest spot we have. I thought this is the closest spot to the actual thing.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think we could be much closer.
No, you really can't.
And I bet this place is chock full. People doing the exact same thing. Yeah, luckily there wasn't much going on though.
Right.
But like, I'm not. I wouldn't say fall guys. That's not a good way to describe it. But like, if there's a report that can't be finished, they usually say, "Hey, can you do this?" Because I can pump them out pretty quick. So I was like, "All right, yeah, sure." Like a
Right.
few times I've done like that. So the Friday, because I was triple O, the whole week until Saturday, and so on Friday, I had all my notification stuff off, but on Friday, Steve was like, my manager was like, "Hey, can you do this report?" So I was like, "What?" And we ended up leaving late, so I thought I was gonna have more time, but I ended up having to work a little bit on Sunday, but that's like the only thing I really had to do. But we were exhausted. We were gonna leave at 6 in the morning
Mhm.
on Saturday morning, but we ended up leaving
Yeah.
at like around 9.
Right. I can imagine. Probably just exhausted from all that.
Yeah, so like the night before, we didn't pack anything. We just said, "Fuck it. We're just gonna hang out and go to bed." Especially because we got home at like 9:30. And we thought we were gonna be home around 8:30.
Yeah.
And the night before, we were like, just like 2 hours out later than we wanted to.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Because we finally got over the bridge leaving when we left Munising. We left at 10 p.m.
Oh.
So yeah, we got over around midnight. We got home around like 1. Home at the Airbnb.
At maximum capacity.
Damn.
So that we were like, we were gonna cook the pasties that night, so we ended up not doing that, and we kind of went to bed.
Right.
Is this you in front of me?
Gear retracted.
No,
I'm
it's
going
just
to
some
Curiosity
AI.
Place.
I'm taking off from Curiosity right now. There's some AI anaconda landing here.
Cool. Yo, I see you.
Okay, you just popped in. Scan detected. No faction clean. Is there a power play that we can choose to get more money from this?
I do not.
I do not know anything about power plays.
I have no idea.
Frameshift drive charging.
And like, can we change power plays? Is that like one and done? You can't choose the local one.
4, 3, 2,
What's it, so like?
engage.
Are we allowed to change power plays? You can change when you lose progress. Okay. There's no penalty though, besides losing progress. It's not like you get like a fine or like the faction hates you or like.
They send a death squad after you every 3 days.
Yeah. Yeah, you lose merit and progress. It's okay. What is merit? Oh, I was just curious. I have not choose a power play yet. You have to do the first 5 quests? Okay, yeah, no, I'm not. I'm just trucking. I'm not doing nothing else. So who are we helping win the war? What is this faction anyways?
I have no idea.
That's how we sleep at night.
Yep.
I actually do not know if there's power plant Horizon. Yeah, there's. I don't know what that is though. And frankly, I do not give a damn. Oh, it's just search and rescue and mining. Yeah. I'm not even refueling. There's no reason to. I'm barely using my gas.
You're so close.
There's like, I don't even see the, like it hasn't even used the first small bar yet.
Authorization access before entering the docking. If you don't have access permissions, you need to exit the facility.
Landing gear retracted.
I've almost made 200 or 300 million.
Yo.
You want? You unload. What you're saying is that we hitch a ride.
Frameshift drive charging.
Yeah.
4,
You want to help him refill the ship?
2, 1.
Sure, we can do that.
Engage.
Well, would we be mining or would we be? So I don't have anything for mining.
Yeah, neither do I.
I would have to set something up. Unless I'll just be, if I'm just hauling, then hell yeah. I got nothing set up for mining though. Unless I could set it up pretty easily. It's so precarious going towards this planet. It's just a void. I'll buy cheap and unload it. Okay. Yeah. If we're just buying and refilling,
I got you.
that sounds good to me. That's so funny that would be like in different instances and still be like working together.
Right.
That's crazy. Well, I actually probably only got about 45 minutes left here until I gotta work. So I don't know if I'll be able to help complete it. If I have more time, then maybe. Oh. Is this money laundering?
I think this is going simple.
I wish I had more time. I just looked at the clock. You can make 5 billion in a day. That is a lot of money. That's like, that's crazy. What's the percentage on that? What's the return percentage on that? That dolphin looks cool. What is that? Is that a dolphin? Oh, that's a transporter. It's a shame that there's only one more day left.
Right.
Would there be another one?
I would imagine. I'm not sure how long this one was up for. Because I just caught it like literally yesterday, and I was like, oh.
Maximum capacity.
Okay, so it's kind of just like it's not random, but some are 4 weeks. This was 1 week. Before that was combat. Last week before that was mining platinum. I see. Oh, you're here. I see you on my scanner. You're behind me. I'm just going out. Oh, I'm already in. You said be in the top 75%? What did the guy say? Yeah, just be in the top 75. You get double module. I'm in. We're close to tier 5.
Yeah, we are.
How do I know how much I've done? Oh, your contribution. Hold on. Can I zoom that? What's the next percentage though? Scroll down. Oh. Wait. Yeah, but how much? I just want to know my percentage. Like how close am I to the top 50?
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2.
Oh, I'm close to top 50? Okay, cool.
Oh yeah, I'm in the top 25%.
Let's go. Oh, there's a
And
community
I'm
goals page?
only
Okay.
at 16,000.
Really? I mean, I think I could probably drop the the frame shift drive booster
Yeah.
and just put another
I was
cargo
thinking
hold on.
too.
Since we're just jumping back from here.
I don't know if I want to drop the shield though.
Yeah, I'll keep the shield on. They don't have any shields here either, so
Right.
I guess I probably could have started transporting one of the other shields here because they've been here by now. That's okay. We could take all the super cruise assist and the. Oh, we can't remove the planetary. I'll see what I have on me. You mean like I really don't need to run shields? The only reason I would need to run shields is if like an AI gets stuck in the hole.
Right.
Or for whatever reason, me and James are coming at the same time. If we need to run into each other because our docking computers just don't know what to do.
Right.
Landing gear deployed.
Yeah, but I've had it where the AI gets stuck in there, and also just earlier this stream we ran into each other. I'm just selling to gain profit from this conflict. I'm not starting up conflict. I'm just perpetuating it.
I can't help what they do with semiconductors.
Yeah, the Imperial Cutter can like really maneuver through. I'm just the Type 9 is just a brick shit house. Yeah, but okay. All right. No shields. We're flying naked.
Alright.
Cock out.
Walk out.
Fuck out.
How do I see my cargo space?
Landing gear retracted.
Oh, right here. 788. Oh, you know what I didn't do? I didn't set the category on YouTube. No wonder it's been dead. I hate that.
Drive
Just stay.
4, 3, 2, 1.
YouTube pretty really popped off that day. So I was surprised. I was like, oh. I'm rusty. Ooh, we're going too fast. Way too fast. This is a fitting song.
Landing gear deployed.
Wasn't contracts. That could work. I'll probably pop on after work for a few hours.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity. Landing gear retracted.
Alright, I'm just taking off. Oh, I see you.
Yo,
Where are you? You're behind me?
movement. I'm landing pad 1.
I just took off. Is that a black hole? What is that? Is that like a lunar eclipse or like a solar eclipse or something? Do you see that?
See what?
When you're jumping out back towards the port, just look to the left, like left and like up, just a little bit. There's like a black hole.
Frameshift drive charging.
Oh, so it's like an elo.
3, 2, 1. Engage.
I like the percentage that you. Is that a black hole? Is there a black hole in the system? What is that? That's gotta be past it actually. That's just like in the background. No, really. guess once you go in the Super Cruise, you can see it better because it's actually like one of the blue outlined areas.
Hmm.
Oh, I stopped looking. Oh.
Let me take off here, buddy. Thank you.
Are you still couch gaming?
I am, yeah. I can start to actually make a move back.
You just Stick is a big couch gamer.
I don't know. If I had a bigger TV, I would enjoy it. I just can't. I'm limited in what I can play because I just can't see shit.
Yeah.
So like War Thunder's really hard for me. And like shit where like I have to like read the screen and like read really small text or something like that, it's like no. And like not every game has that option that you can just make the text bigger, I found out. So it's just like, oh, I just can't play this, alright. But I was actually looking at getting a new monitor, because I've had my monitor for quite a while. And I've been meaning to get like a better one.
I recommend going to Micro Center.
Okay.
Emerson got a really nice monitor for like
Where the fuck is
$60.
Micro Center around here?
Madison Heights.
Damn, okay.
A little bit of a hike, but it's the only one in the state. So.
Right.
But they use really good deals. It was funny. I don't know if I told you the story.
Lighting gear deployed.
We went over there. We were just in the area, I think, and we stopped. We were going somewhere else. I think we were going to the Retro Taku in Madison Heights for Wii reasons, Wii-related activities. And so we just stopped there, and she found this monitor that was like what she was looking to get a new monitor because she was having really bad screen tearing while playing Minecraft when we were playing on the server. And so we were looking, and it was marked $80, and it was white. And so she's like, "No, this looks really nice. This is kind of in how much I would probably be able to spend." And so we asked somebody, "Oh, hey, do you have this monitor here?" And he's like, "Oh, we're actually sold out." Like, "Oh man." And then they're like, "Well, we have it in black only." And I'm like, ever since like, "Yep."
She's like, that's fine, I'll take
That's
that.
what she wanted anyways. She didn't want it to be white.
Yeah.
And then when we rang up, it only rang up $60 instead of $80.
Yo.
Just like not even a mark sale, just lower than. I'm like, okay. I think it was cheaper because it was the black one. I guess people don't want the black monitors. I don't know.
Right.
It's an
Yeah,
MSI though. It's really nice.
Why would you not want the black monitor?
I don't know. The guy, I don't know if it's like a trend right now to have white. Like it's more expensive to have white
It is.
because like,
Oh.
because he was like he's like, we do have the black one, but like he basically was saying it like no one wants it.
That's hilarious.
Hey, look at
Why'd
you.
Paint that.
I think a lot of trends is just like people getting sick of the thing that's been around for a while and actively choosing the other one.
Maybe.
You know?
But-
silver and black come in and out of style for technology a lot.
I just think it's funny because it's also like it's Emerson, so of course she's gonna want the black one.
Right.
And we all just worked out. Well, yeah, you can get like a 200 gigabyte flash drive for like $12.
Yo.
Oh shit.
And you can get like an SD card that's like 200 gigabytes for like the same price. I'm like, yo, that's good. They were
CPU motherboard for $20 so I could fix my computer.
you can probably get some for pretty cheap. Motherboards there, they actually have a big selection of motherboards, and they have like low end stuff too, and the prices are pretty fair.
between the flap part and what it's called.
That's not supposed to do that.
Yeah.
It's like dry rotted.
That's not supposed to do that. That's a big no.
Frameshift drive charging.
Yeah, so I'm on my spare right now, so I need
4,
Oh.
3,
tires.
2.
I don't think you could just buy one.
So,
I'm just checking for used ones on Facebook right now to see what's available.
Shades is so concerned.
this.
The ears stuck to my shirt so you can't leave. There you go. I can go take a picture. It looks horrible. Actually, I might need to because my hand's messed up.
So you ride the spare tire only to the auto shop to get a new tire put on.
She's gone.
Mhm.
Oh.
I'm right here.
So that's the purpose of the spare tire,
Uh-huh.
is to get you to the shop to get a new tire on.
Yep.
So, but you're on like a
It's okay,
small
Jimmy,
tire,
I
right?
don't go places.
But you're on the small tire, right? It's not. You don't have an actual like fifth wheel.
No.
Okay.
Right, it's like the tiny donut.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I always had a
It's
fifth wheel.
not like I'm just going places. Like
Is that the
Just-
thing that's bulging out?
I don't know how to describe what
Landing gear
it
deployed.
is, so I have to go take a picture of it.
Okay, okay.
Your spare tire is bulging.
No.
Okay, the tire you took off.
Yeah.
Okay.
I will be right back.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity. Landing gear retracted.
Did you see the black hole?
I couldn't see it, no.
So when you're leaving the carrier, when you go in the Super Cruise, looking towards the port, you'll see like a blue circle outline, or like another cluster of like planets. Look at the center of that.
Okay.
That plan's closer? How could you be closer than this? Yeah, this is like the perfect spot, I think.
It really is. It's so close. Like I could just jump there and back.
It's like a 2 minute, like not even a, like 30 seconds in Super Cruise.
Like I turn around, aim at it. How'd you send it to me, Charlie? Send it to me in Discord because I don't remember sending it to Snapchat.
My phone is loading.
I'm so glad that I had Wi-Fi in my car though,
Yeah, that must be awesome.
because holy fuck.
Did you lose service up
No,
there?
it's satellite.
Wow. Okay.
So like, I wouldn't have service. I would be on
That's like-
SOS on my phone, but I would still have Wi-Fi in my car.
Yeah, because there were tons of times where I would lose service all the time on my phone.
So we had
So you
GPS the
guys-
entire time.
You
What?
guys went to Indiana to see Stick and Afro and then drove all the way up to Mackinac?
Opposite, but yeah. We drove from Mackinac to Indiana.
Did it sound?
You sent it to me here. You just gonna cock me like that.
Oh, Charlie, it's not supposed to look. You're not supposed to see that part of the tire.
I know, that's why I gotta get a new one. Why are you saying my name like I did something wrong?
That's like the bones of the tire.
Charlie, you
I
should get a
know.
tire years ago. That's what he's saying.
Well, here we are.
I'm
Now
knocking
would
on
be a
wood.
great time. Is all I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
I'm knocking on wood, but I've never had a tire pop on me. I had a tire leak air from the rim, but
Right.
like you could hear it leaking when you stood next to it.
That's always fun.
I mean, I just had to top it off every week. We're good.
Right.
Frameshift drive charging.
Oh, you must be here.
I am. I just pulled up.
Yeah, I got locked. You gotta be 7.5 away.
Yep.
I usually just boost until I'm that in.
Yeah, this type line is just like so. It's just.
Luckily, we're just making like a minute jump.
Yeah.
We're gonna fly something else after this, and it's gonna feel like a sports car.
It really is. So my trade rank went from like I don't remember what it was before, but now it's all the way up to Tycoon.
Nice. That's where I am. It's funny because I bought out my lease like the day before we left with that loan.
Mhm.
and so they're gonna be like, they told me that they're gonna have to reach back out to me for the miles when the title comes through, so they can just update it on the title, and it's gonna be like 2,000 more.
It'd be like, hey,
Landing gear deployed.
that's funny that I mentioned that. Now it put me at, I just got promoted to elite.
Nice. Wonder if I am elite now. No, it's still tycoon. It is pretty bold making the title of your game like something you'd only understand if you played it.
Right. What's the Founders World?
Cargo hold at
It
maximum
says I got a
capacity.
permit issued.
Oh, I think you can go to Seoul,
Ah.
maybe. I'd Google it. But I think that's what it is.
Interesting. What's that soul?
Earth.
Landing gear retracted.
Besides that?
I don't know. I've never been there. I thought the Thargoids were attacking it like when we were playing last.
Yo.
But what is the Founders? What was it called? You unlocked what?
Founders World?
The Founders World.
It's a permit to the Founders World.
Yeah. But yeah, you need a permit to go to Seoul too. Come on. Get out of Maslock.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Oh. Founders World is an Earth-like small terraform planet. Is a place where people who, in lore, who get to elite rank in anything can retire. By lore. Interesting.
Interesting.
Alright, how are we at? How are we going? We're in the 50%, baby.
Yo. Thank you for the Hembus Radish.
How many you got? You got 16?
I think so, yeah. Let me check now.
And you're at 25?
I'm at 19,000 now.
You still at 25?
I'm in the top 25, yeah.
Yeah, to be in the top 10, man, that's crazy.
That's insane.
No wonder you get kicked out if you're not playing for a lap because there's gotta be another person coming up there. It's only 10 commanders. That's crazy.
Right.
Landing gear deployed.
Alright, just show me the thresholds.
Landing gear retracted.
Pinky Radish. Pinky Radish. Radish is crawling up and climbing on my lap.
What a cutie.
Please don't.
Frameshift drive charging.
It's never not
Frameshift drive charging.
Oh. Oh, you're here.
Pulling up.
I see you.
4, 3, 2.
How much did this guy have starting out
Engage.
with? How many
I'm not sure.
semiconductors?
You might have
It's
said
like-
it in
was a
chat.
lot. I know it was a lot. He said he's got about 10K.
Yeah, we're close to. We're bleeding them dry. We're like little mosquitoes.
Oh yeah.
He's making money off us. He might be selling a loss to us, but we're still giving him cash, cold hard cash.
if you just let me brush you, yeah, all the hair going everywhere.
Landing gear deployed.
She said no. And like her hair's like really light and thin too, so it just like floats up in the air.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
He's got 2,000 left. This might be my last run.
Landing gear retracted.
I'll probably re-equip the shields and the booster, and we'll have the source from outside. Maybe another one of these super carriers are selling it.
I can imagine there's probably another.
There is one that's literally called superconductors for sale.
Yeah, I can imagine there's probably one.
But I just wonder what
That's
the
like-
markup is.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
I think I might just land at the station. I don't have enough time. I don't think I have enough time to be able to take back off
Come
again.
back.
Yeah. I wonder if Wambino is streaming. I think he went past me.
I think that was just. So I was like, oops.
Yeah, please don't move me 1,000 light years. Oh, I see. So it's a civil war, and it's day 3 of 7.
Yeah, the community goal is for, if you read it, it's like talking about like 2 like factions or some shit.
Sorry, I had to answer the phone for a second.
Yeah, it's like between 2 trading blocks, it says. Mahone Enterprises or whatever.
Who plays the farm rep and merits?
Landing gear deployed.
Is it like Federation versus like Imperial, or like Imperial versus Independent?
Incoming message.
I got promoted to Elite. Let's go. Yeah. Minor factions lined by power play. I see. Let's go. Last run got elite. Nice. We did it.
Yo.
So what was my final for now? It's top 50 if I stay there.
Nice.
So I'll get 180 million credits. Not too shabby. I would love to get to 25, but I might have to try to grind a little bit later. I think we started with like 200 million credits. I think we're both leaving.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sounds like he's been going at it for a while.
I have been. Yeah.
You grinded all the way to elite in trading on this event.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep. I haven't done trading really any like prior to this. I just more normally would do like Robigo loops. And then like some combat stuff. And like the combat I didn't even make money on.
Well, now you have enough money to make a combat ship.
Right. Landing at Bower Sox Port.
I watched. Okay.
Okay, how much fucking money did I end up with? Jesus Christ.
What are you at?
I'm at 1.5 billion.
Holy moly. So I'm elite 5. Oh, wow.
Damn.
I didn't know you can go past elite 1. Oh, I see that. Yeah. Wow. I have to look back at the VOD, but I'm pretty sure I started with 200 million. I'm at 684.
Nice. Big sip.
So good.
Wonder if this is what Quinn and Geo were doing when they were making.
No,
Code with-
they were doing opal mining. Well, I mean, maybe they were selling to event. But I think opal mining was just that profitable back then.
Right.
All info and under stats in the codex.
Oh god, the ship is just like glitching out in the station.
Oh no.
If you look up at the top, it's like trying to take off right now. It's like, it's rubber banding on my screen. That was really funny.
Hold on, let me return to surface.
I think it's taken off now. Yeah, it looks like it's gone. It was just
No.
like rubber banding in the air.
Where you at? For you. Come to the
I'm
surface.
on, oh god. I'm on 9. Or, yeah, it looks like 9.
Same spot. I think I can see you back there.
In the interest of smooth traffic flow within the docking bay, Starcom requests that pilot hires of both docking handlers dock the pad.
I don't see you. Gotta be right here. You see the Asp Explorer coming in?
Let's see here.
Oh, I see you. I see you.
Aha.
I am right to your right.
Be aware of your speed.
Oh, okay. Yep, there you
Yeah,
are.
I see you. You kind of blend in.
Yeah.
Nice.
I got the stock color, the mount.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know where I got the skin from. Cole Freeman is streaming. That's someone I can raid.
Alright, I'm gonna get off Elite for a bit.
Yeah, I'm gonna start working here.
That was good.
Yeah. We'll be playing this more, I think. That's not what I wanted. Can I copy this text clipboard? Thank you. Twitch. Appreciate y'all coming around. I don't know what Cole's playing, but yeah. We'll be here soon. Probably tomorrow, honestly. Same time tomorrow. Smile.
Skibidi-bee-bop-bop.